is not music, damn it. Y'all, my daughter in here dancing to the 30-second countdown. Dun, 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 dun. She in here jamming to it like it had some rhythm to the beat or something. Come on in the room. Equal B. Already with the shits. Equal B in the building already with the shits. Apologies for the baby. The baby in the room. We're gonna let a couple more minutes go by, get some people in the building. We're gonna finish this interview. You said it's raining up there where you at? It looked like it's about to rain where I'm at. It's not raining yet, but it looked like it's about to start. It looked like it could rain today. You can smell it in the air.
What her pacifier? No.
We're gonna finish this interview. Let's get the people in the building. We ain't doing no intros today. We just gonna go straight into it. So we get some more people in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hey, where everybody at on the Saturday?
You did that yourself. Like, calm down.
Oh, shit. She getting fussy.
Her pacifier not on the beach.
Make sure y'all hitting that like button as y'all come in. Yep, you definitely hear you second in the chat. People united, peace and welcome.
Well, what's up, Pharaoh? Okay.
My chair just squeaked and my wife thought I farted. Y'all heard my chair squeak? It squeaks up against the wall. And she looked at me and said, "That's dirty." She thought I farted. So come on in the room. We ain't doing the intro and all that today. Anybody got time for that? I got bronchitis. I got bronchitis today. Anybody got time for that? Come on in the room. Hit the like button. Wipe your feet. So we can get this, we can go ahead and get this started. We're gonna finish this interview. I am squeaking up against this wall. It sounds like I'm farting. Hold on, let me move this up a little bit. So I can move my chair up. There we go. Now I ain't squeaking up against the wall. And this thing lean back, don't it? Yeah, there we go. Squeaking up against the wall again. Butt it up. You just butt that noise up. I don't have to stand here and take this. You don't shake no apples off this tree, young lady. You said you eating your snacks and watching? Yeah, you're gonna eat your snacks for this one because we're gonna finish this off. Um, this is gonna be a fresh reaction too because I ain't watched this part. I did hear some of the things that he was saying as I was like searching, fast forwarding through to get to the part that I need to get to. And it's crazy. It's crazy. I know it's the same interview, but I did say we was gonna milk this. I think we got enough people in here so far to get started. So, for those of you who are just getting in the building, we are finishing in this doped up interview young Pharaoh did with Real Tune TV. We're gonna finally finish this off. We might get into a little bit of finishing that whatever Hassan Campbell was doing yesterday. That nigga was tripping. That nigga. It seemed like their roles have switched. Am I right or am I wrong? It seemed like young Pharaoh and Hassan Campbell, they're both declining and they're doing the same thing. They're just trying to name names and say whatever they can to trigger people to talk about them. And it's a smart strategy. Is what they've been doing for years. But when you do it so much, you when you do that, when you do it so much, you she made me forget what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, people start to notice when you keep doing it over and over, just saying shit to trigger people. Eventually, people are going to notice. But that's what it sounds like to me. So we're gonna get into this video. We're gonna finish this off. So without further ado, without further ado, we're gonna roll that beautiful bean footage. Shut that door, Billy.
So, I ain't gonna lie. So I look at a lot of like the way you used to convey a lot of information. You used to give like classes, used to drop gems and just in shorts. You had a lot of attention at that time, and like sometimes, like I read the comments of some of the interviews that you do, like presently, and people be like, "Man, I miss that old Pharaoh." You know what I'm saying? Right. Like people want to know, like, what happened? Would what happened? What made you change styles and divert from what kind of got you your most? I wouldn't say I'm
I can answer that question for you, real tune. He ran out of shit to regurgitate. Ain't it simple? it ain't nothing further than that. It is nothing. It's not rocket science. He ran out of shit to copy and paste. But let's hear his excuse.
Diverted, but I would say I'm not about to. I'm not about to. It's for me. It's a safety. It's a safety precaution. It's just things in my life that I've been through that other people have not been through, to where they might feel that.
Did he just blame it on safety precautions? Did he blame it on? Did he really blame it on safety precautions?
It's a safety precaution. It's just things in my life that I've been through that other people have not been through, to where they might feel that me doing things in a certain manner is worth my life being in jeopardy, to where I don't. Like I feel like shit. I'm gonna start doing lectures, but let me get settled in Costa Rica first, and let me be able to get a nice broadcasting studio and really broadcast this like the news, to where I can not only do the news, but I can also give presentations. You know what I'm saying? As an investigative journalist, but I feel like
bro, you got an excuse for everything. You thought of everything. You got your excuse change every fucking day. Let you get settled in Costa Rica so you can. I don't even know how to respond to that.
I need a break. I'm tired. Y'all not the one staying up, but you ever stay up for 4 days in a row? No, the you didn't. You know what I'm saying? Get face breaking out, doing investigating. No, you didn't. So it's easy for somebody. It's easy.
Investigating shit. Staying up for 4 days. Nigga. All you doing is Googling shit. What are you doing that is so... Hold on. Wait, you said he got a weave in his hair. Where the weave at? I don't remember him getting a weave. He got a weave in his hair? When did that come about? But yeah, he giving me that's definitely he got the smoker job. But anyway, what are you doing that is so tiring and so I don't know. What are you talking about?
For you to tell me you miss me to do what the fuck I was doing, but you don't want to respect the labor and the physical and the physiological sacrifice of what the fuck I'm doing.
my diet getting thrown off, my circadian.
You're 50. What, nigga? You are Googling. Oh, wait, your finger getting sprained? I don't. Your hand getting, your wrist cramping from all the clicking? What the fuck? You Googling. What is so laboring about Googling? Copying and pasting. Watching people DVDs and regurgitating their shit. What is so laboring about that? I'm lost.
Rhythm getting thrown off. I'm breaking out. I'm staying up 4 days in a row.
You staying up 4 days in a row because you doing them bumps, nigga. Max, what's up? S-Pawn Chess, Princess. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't want to mess that up. But your face breaking out and you staying up for days. That ain't got nothing to do with that. Ain't got nothing to do with that. What you talking about? We know why you staying up for 4 days. That's them drugs, nigga.
I'm doing my diet getting thrown off, my circadian rhythm getting thrown off. I'm breaking out. I'm staying up 4 days in a row.
That don't sound like the after effect and the effect of researching. That sounds like the after effects of drug use.
It's taking a toll on my intimacy relationships. You know what it's just like my whole life is on pause to do a job for a community that in reality people to this day saying they just now heard of me. So despite how long I've been doing it, so that's a factor. Then for two, I don't got time to be on no stage for somebody yell, "Get your hand out my pocket." You know? Like, so I feel like that it's easy for y'all to say that because you ain't the one that got to get up there. I've been up.
He said, I ain't been, bro. You wouldn't feel that way if you didn't feel like you have disrespected someone. Am I right or am I wrong? Yeah, he got that smoker, Joe. But Sigma, what's up? You wouldn't feel that way if you wouldn't feel like you haven't offended people and disrespected certain groups.
There by myself the whole time. I didn't got my win. I didn't defeated every government you could think of. I didn't caught everybody. What the more y'all want me to do?
You did Did this nigga just say he defeated governments? Bro, you want to go down in history so bad. You're not going down in you're not going down in history for the shit that you're claiming. You're going down in history for claiming those things. So you're not going to go to, for example, like how he said he defeated the government. You're not going to go down in history for defeating the government. You're going down in history for the guy that was so fucking crazy that he claimed and actually believed he defeated a government. You see what I'm saying? Is the total opposite. I appreciate you, Princess.
By myself the whole time. I didn't got my win. I didn't defeated every government you could think of. I didn't caught everybody. What the more y'all want me to do? I didn't dodge in a couple assassinations.
I've been saying that for a while.
I didn't dodge. I'm back in good health.
I've been saying that for a while, Bright Streets. Who does that? When they smoke, who sits there holding it in his mouth like this? Who the fuck does that?
They're being drugged. It's like I didn't took every hit you could possibly take. I just a couple. I didn't got my win. I didn't defeated every government you could think of. I didn't caught everybody. What the more y'all want me to do? I didn't dodge in a couple assassination attempts. I didn't dodge. I'm back in good health.
He dodged assassination attempts. This nigga is fucking delusional. Yo, that internet shit really.
You are not talking. You are very delusional.
You delusional. Shit, I know French too, motherfucker.
Like, internet fame, I don't know how it gets to these motherfuckers' head like that. Like, yes, I was excited when I got to the level that I am, 5,000 subscribers. I never thought I would get here. It took me a whole year to get to 1,000 subscribers and all of 2-3 months to get to 5 to get the other 4. This shit was crazy. I never thought I would get here. Here, take her out there. I never thought I would get here, but I didn't let this shit go to my head. I'm still a regular ass nigga. If you walk down the street today, wouldn't nobody recognize you? Wouldn't nobody be like, hey, that's young Pharaoh? Same thing with Hassan Campbell. He thinks if he goes out the side of New York and he's walking down the street, somebody's going to be like, hey, that's Hassan Campbell. Don't nobody know you motherfuckers. Jackpot, peace and welcome. Yeah, twinkle, twinkle. Every 30 seconds. It's not only the twinkle, twinkle, though. It's the smoke of y'all. Hold on. I got y'all. I gotta play it again. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, the smoke of y'all. Ooh. He got the smoke of y'all. Hold on. You got the smoke of y'all. Just in case y'all wasn't here yesterday or y'all didn't watch my video that I put up earlier. Your auntie and your cousin too, they had the smoke of jaw. If you lived in the 70s and they had that twitch in their jaw, they were snorting them 8 balls. You know it. Everybody had that one uncle. Y'all know it. Come here, good. He clicking and shit. He had the smoke of y'all.
After being drugged, it's like I didn't took every hit you could possibly take. I just want a break. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. He said something about being drugged. We'll fix that right up.
White people, I'm about to turn up in it. Look at me, I got weed up in this motherfucker, a knife up in this motherfucker. Where them shrooms go? Some shrooms up in this bitch. Wait a minute. I'm about to get lit in this bitch.
So, for those of you who haven't been here and y'all hear that drug shit, this is what he's talking about. That video that y'all just saw on your screen, that's him getting drugged. I'm gonna play it one more time, and I want y'all to tell me if this looked like he got drugged. Look, listen.
White people, I'm about to turn up in it. Look at me, I got weed up in this motherfucker, a knife up in this motherfucker. Where them shrooms go? Some shrooms up in this bitch. Wait a minute. I'm about to get lit in this bitch.
Did that look like somebody that got drugged? That look and sound like he got drugged? That don't look like somebody that got drugged to me. That look like somebody that drugged his goddamn self.
I just want to break, and I'm going a different route because it's a route that where everybody could win. Everybody could win. I'm trying to avoid World War III right now because I'm the one with all the evidence against everybody, and I think it'd be better for me to just open up a bank and make sure
You're trying to avoid World War III, and your solution is to open up a bank? Wouldn't it be to stop World War III? If you had the evidence to do, I ain't even gonna try to make sense of that.
I'm trying to avoid World War III right now because I'm the one with all the evidence against everybody, and I think it'd be better for me to just open up a bank and make sure everybody could build their shit around the world, and we build our in synchronicity with Japan. Specifically, I choose Japan because not only am I well versed in Black history, I'm well versed in Asian history because they synchronize, but I'm also versed in Caucasian history.
Wait. You said you was well versed in Black history? Did he say he was well versed in Black history? Because you said you didn't even know what year the civil rights was going on. You said our ancestors fought in the civil rights movement and for government jobs and fought to be police officers, and the first Black police officer wasn't until 1949, he said. And the civil rights movement was from like 1950 something to 1960, in the 1950s to the 1960s. And the first Black officer was 100 years before that. You're very well versed of whatever he said. What he said, well versed in Black history. If he's our representative in Black history, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Nigga, you didn't even know the dates for the civil rights movement. And then you said they fought for government jobs. Nigga, that's not why they was fighting. They was fighting for equality, you goofy motherfucker. You didn't even know why they was fighting.
And I'm the well-versed Black historian in the world, so I'm the one that got to do this. But for two, Japan rebuilt itself after they dropped a bomb on it. In 25 years, I did all of this.
You said, damn, you ain't know this rim civil rights for 1960 to 1991. If you Google the civil rights movement, it's going to tell you 1950 something to 1960.
In 5 years on parole, so imagine what I could do with the proper architecture professionals and the proper engineers from years. I did all of this in 5 years on parole, so imagine what I could do with the proper architecture professionals and the proper engineers from Japan and the proper technologists from Japan.
Matter of fact, let's stop him right there. I'm glad you said that. You said you did all of that 5 years on parole. You've been off parole 2 or 3 years now? About 2 or 3 years? How much have you accomplished? What have you done and how much have you accomplished in them 2-3 years off of parole?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
You burying yourself with your own words. You've been off probation for 2-3 years, and we have seen nothing but fucked up, wild behavior. And Nikwa, you were here from the very beginning. I pointed this out, I think almost a year ago. I said, if you look at the timeline of young Pharaoh, before, during, and after him being on parole or probation, whatever the fuck, whichever one he was on, look at his behavior. He was he was catching bodies and selling dope. He was a dope dealing kingpin. gangbanger, went to jail, got on probation, became young Pharaoh, got off probation. This the nigga you see today. You see the difference? You see the behavior? This is the real young Pharaoh. The young Pharaoh that we met during those 5 years where he was dropping knowledge, if his followers want to say, that wasn't the real young Pharaoh. This is the real young Pharaoh. Look at before, during, and after. Look at the behavior. Look at the behavior. He was allegedly gang banging and doing all this other shit before he got on probation. Gets on probation. All of a sudden he's conscious. Gets off of probation, back to the same shit. But he's masquerading as a conscious nigga because that's his motherfucking. He has to stay. He has to keep the masquerade going because that's the only way he can make money. Bro, you need to go get a job. You need a job. A J-O-B. That's what you need to go do, bro. J-O-B. Why is everybody ashamed of me having a job as a YouTuber? I got a motherfucking job. What's wrong with having a motherfucking job? YouTube don't pay motherfuckers like that. You gotta have 1 million views to be making some type of money to live off of on YouTube. For real.
Paying if I could have them help me with the developments of my applications and my inventions, and help me buy real estate property, proper technician in 5 years on parole. So imagine what I could do with the proper architecture professionals and the proper engineers from Japan and the proper technologists from Japan if I could have them help me with the developments of my applications and my inventions, and help me buy real estate property.
Wait, why would you need Japan architecture and technologists to help you develop your apps and inventions if they've hold on. Didn't he say, hold on. You just said that your apps and your invention was worth something $550 million a year, but you still need to develop it though. What the fuckery, bro? The fuckery does it. What in the fuckery? That's a new for you heard that first from me. What in the fuckery is going on here, bro? 1 minute your app is worth, your apps and your inventions are worth $450 million. Next minute, you still need to develop them. So what you meant to say is they're going to be worth $450 million. Bro, you need to be on medication. That's a good question too. How you gonna pay him?
And build up the black community. You know, we won't have to worry about redlining and shit like that because of we going through Japan. You know what I'm saying? So all of this systematic
smoke it, y'all.
out there by the Caucasian.
Look, you did it. Look.
You know, we won't have to worry about redlining and shit like that because we'd be going through Japan.
Smoke it, y'all.
So buy real estate property and build up the black community. You know, we won't have to worry about redlining and shit like that because we'd be going through Japan.
Smoke it, y'all.
So all of this systematic racism put out there by the Caucasian, no disrespect, that shit would be complete.
Why do we have to go through somebody else to build our own shit? See, all you're doing is trying to do the same thing that Jesse Jackson did. He leaned on you say we don't have to lean on the white man to do this. All you're doing is leaning on someone else to do it. The fuck are you talking about, bro? You're not doing anything different. You're just trying to lean on somebody else to do it. You're not building shit. You saying you're all you're doing is going to them to beg for their help. You're not building with them. You're begging. You're trying to beg for their help. You're trying to get us to lean on a whole nother race. That's all you're trying to do. You're trying to get the black community to lean on a whole nother race. How you gonna say, "Oh, we don't need to lean on the white man. Let's go lean on the Asian man"? No, we need to stand on our own 2 feet, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
We eliminated because we going through Japan. Our shit would be protected by Japan. No disrespect to Black Wall Street, but they got bombed the fuck up because they went and brought everything but what the fuck they should have brought. You know what I'm saying? Even in the Middle East, they might have the most sophisticated equipment, but they at least got something that shoot the back if you come trying to drop a bomb.
Jada said they tried that before World War II, and the Black Dragon Society played the black community. Yeah, I've been saying that too. Got the Drip Inc. We don't need no leaders. We just need to first understand. He said, we don't need no leaders, no new leader. We all gotta understand. We all gotta. Well, no. All we gotta do is first understand who our natural enemies are, separate from our natural enemies, and build our own nation within a nation. That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't have. I'm gonna have Japan and Korea to protect that money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So.
And certain levels of the feds if needed. But long story short, I feel like that's better to do. Don't you agree?
Yeah, definitely.
We going to get this money. Yeah. It's time to build our shit up. Ain't nobody got time to keep getting on no stage telling you to kumbaya and come together, man. Call that. If you don't want to come together or you ain't come together by now, all I can say is just get that shit together by the time I get there, because ain't nobody breaking into my shit and robbing my shit. Ain't nobody vandalizing my shit. I don't give a who you is or what kind of celebrity or public figure or person of importance you may be. You should be able to come in my shit and have a meal without nobody trying to kill you and rob you for your shit. So I just feel like whatever got going on out there, just get it together before I get out there, because I ain't going for it. You know, I ain't going for it. I want people to come and have a good time and go home and get money, and anything that got to do with me is gonna be is for us to get money. So people say, you know, why I'm going this route, and they want the old young Pharaoh back. They can take their ass on Iron University or on my Twitter.
Basically, let me translate that. Blase blah. I'm finna milk this shit. I ain't finna go back and memorize all that shit to regurgitate it back to y'all again so y'all can get the old. But that's basically, I'm not going back and reading them, Googling that shit. I'm not going back and changing the date. That's what he did the other day. He went back and he acted like he on Instagram. He had posted on his story working, been up for 3 days doing 3 PowerPoints at a time, but all he did was just change the date on the same PowerPoint. It's the same lecture, same PowerPoint. He just went and changed the date, took a screenshot. We working, nigga. You not realize you just showed us this PowerPoint 2 weeks ago? You do not realize you keep trying to flash these same PowerPoints over and over. It's the same PowerPoints over and over again, especially with the artificial intelligence, the alien, the Hillary Clinton. You just changed the date. It's the same fucking. You could at least change the fucking title.
Like, I still do things on my Twitch, but as far as with my personal time and with my life, I'm building and I'm out here juggernauting my way to the front of the line. Where I have juggernaut in my way to the front of the line, because I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody around the world didn't drop the U.S. currency. I'm the only one, not only powerful enough, but intellectually capable enough to actually hold it. I know what I'm doing. You know, I'm out here juggernauting my way to the front of the line. Where I have juggernaut in my way to the front of the line, because I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody around the world didn't drop the U.S. currency. I'm the only one, not only powerful enough, but intellectually capable enough to actually hold the dollar and make it powerful. So if anybody...
Hold on. He said he's the only one that's able to hold the dollar. We got to debunk that again? I just debunked that again. I just debunked that. I'm holding the U.S. dollar. But anyway, he said people around the world didn't Didn't Gaddafi try that already? You see where that got him. You see where that got him. It's like you're trying to get their attention. You want them to you want the attention of the powers that be. You want them to ruin your life, or just so you can say they did it. You don't want it for the right reasons. You want it so you can say they did it, so you can brag about it. You want bragging rights. You don't really want to do. You don't want to do the work. That's what we're finding out about you. You just want bragging rights. You don't want to do the work. You don't really want to build nothing. You just want bragging rights. That's it. You just want to feel good and you want bragging rights.
You had to deal with the government, with the U.S., it'd be me. Because I'm the only one capable of doing it. As well as other countries. Because Gigi don't want to talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Gigi Ping don't want to talk to y'all. I don't want to talk to y'all either. So I'm the only.
Bro, who the fuck is Xi Jinping? And I'm pretty sure you haven't talked to this person. If Xi Jinping is a world leader, I'm pretty sure you haven't spoken to them.
When I could talk to Gigi, you feel what I'm saying? Talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Gigi don't want to. Xi Jinping don't want to talk to y'all. I don't want to talk to y'all either. So I'm the only one that could talk to Gigi. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit going on. Like I said, it's just going on. Don't know about. They ain't been to places I've been. Like for example, some happened in one of them jails. You know what I'm saying? The police killed 2 Chinese brothers. They separated 2 Chinese brothers. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know who the did it. It's the story of it. But like I said, nah, in Buffalo. But I'm just saying, these brothers, they separated 2 Chinese brothers. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know who the did it. It's the story of it. But like I said, nah.
Smoker jaw. That's how you know when this nigga lying. He do the smoker jaw. At the every fucking lie, anytime you think he lying, look for the smoker jaw. I guarantee it'll be there.
I'm saying the police killed 2 Chinese brothers. They separated 2 Chinese brothers. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know who the did it. It's the story of it. But like I said, nah, in Buffalo.
Okay.
But I'm just saying. But then you got the Chinese over here in the back fighting with the U.S. and to look at the Chinese like they terrorists. But then on the back end, you don't know what the U.S. will do to you in the jail. So it's just like it's a lot of shit going on up in the politics. You know what I'm saying? I done seen a lot of shit growing up. So long story short, all I'm saying is I don't want to be in. I ain't got nothing to do with her. Don't got to be involved in. But I'm just getting this money. I'm trying to get this money and build my community. And it's a lot of things from Asian culture that go hand in hand with us. And all of this long-winded shit I'm saying is, all of this long-winded information I'm giving, I'm coming back to Japan and say this. The reason I'm choosing Japan is the true spiritual gateway to Egypt. And if you notice, when they dropped that bomb on Japan and on Hiroshima, the only thing that was still standing was that Torii Gate.
Wait. So now you're trying to say that the only way to get through? See, now you tripping. Now you tripping. You're trying to say Japan is the only way that the spirit, nigga. So you basically trying to give the credit to our ancestors to Japan? Is that what we're doing? That's what he's trying to do? You're trying to connect Japan and Egypt. Since when did this? I don't even want to try to make sense of that.
That's right.
And that Torii Gate is the gateway between realms, the physical and the spiritual and the mundane. You know what I'm saying? So so all of that type of like Atenism, which comes from Pharaoh Akhenaten, is the Egyptian form of Buddhism. You know, Buddha was in Egypt as well. So I feel like, you know, if anything, I want my kids in a history class taught by a Japanese teacher way before I want them in one taught by a white teacher.
So you're thinking about 10 years you'll be out of the U.S. for sure?
If it ain't no drama, I would love to come to the U.S. and build here as well. If as long as it ain't no drama, but for sure, you know what I'm saying? For sure, I'm going to be gone if I feel like I can't live here. you know? Because it don't even got to be to my own doing. It's just the way the motherfuckers is moving in this country, you know? I ain't got time, like I said, I ain't got time to be standing by nobody and have my life physically or mentally inflicted upon negatively because I'm standing by the wrong motherfucker. You know? I ain't got time for that. So I feel like, yeah, for sure.
Why he keeps squinting when he talk? Anybody else notice that?
Sure, I'm gonna be in Costa Rica building my palace and building my bank and spreading my wealth, and I would like to be able to reach over here and build the communities over here, and you know, build apartment complexes and things like that, and use alternative forms of energy to run them. You know, it's a lot of shit I got planned. I got a whole redevelopment project for the Makoko slums in Nigeria. It's like I already got this shit ready to go. I got a lot ready.
Oh yeah, I remember that. He said he gonna make a floating boogeyman Bob. He said young Pharaoh inspired me and Octavius. Hold on. Let me put that up there. He said young Pharaoh inspired me and Octavius to come out the closet with our love for young Marshall is the shit. This nigga tripping. But yeah, he said he was gonna build he's gonna turn the slums in Nigeria to a floating the garden city that floats on water.
To go, I got a lot of movies ready to go.
Yeah.
You know,
you mentioned you got inventions, so you said
I'm ready to go. Like I'm ready to go. I got this shit ready to go. So really, I just need my to get out my way and let me do me. You know, so it's like either I'm going to Costa Rica. I mean, I'm going to Costa Rica, but also I definitely got it. Like Africa.
I remember you saying that, Khalil. I remember you saying that. I remember you saying that idea already exists, and he's stealing people's ideas. Yeah, I remember you saying that. That's why I brought it up, because he said he was going to build a floating city. And nigga, I remember seeing that shit on YouTube when it was I think it was like an Asian architect. It wasn't in Nigeria though. It was something in one of the Asian countries. They were talking about building this garden city. I don't remember it being floating, but it was a garden city.
That's automatic. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't feel the need to always shout out Africa because that's guaranteed. Africa know I rock with Africa, but I got to shout out Japan because no matter where the
nigga, you just said you don't fuck with Africa 2 months ago.
Get a piece of property, I gotta get something in Japan. No matter where I open up my bank, I gotta have a branch in Japan. And all I'm gonna say is my setup is powerful. It's gonna be powerful for the physical note and the physical dollar, whatever that may be, and it's gonna be powerful for the digital if needed. And I already got the plug. Like I said, my jeweler is a Jew. I ain't got to worry about no gold resources. So,
do you think they're about to crash the U.S. dollar?
Look, smoke a jaw.
But the U.S. dollar could crash just like any dollar could crash if you stop dealing with it.
That's true.
But I'm the only one that could save the U.S. dollar. And my original plan was
I'm the only one that can save it. Yeah, bro, you trying to get attention. You can't really believe this shit. You can't really believe this shit. There's no way you can really believe this shit. For your own sake, I hope you don't really believe this shit. You're the only one. When did the U.S. dollar needed to be saved? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You do remember when Gaddafi tried this shit, right? See, even my daughter cussing him out.
To buy the materials needed from Donald Trump to build the black community, so that way, no matter how
the hell out of that
our communities around the world, the Caucasian would benefit through the U.S. dollar. So it would be no reason for you to assassinate me or eliminate me for trying to build my community, because your ass is benefiting because I'm buying the materials from you. And that shouldn't be a problem because you the one that did up. So You know, some way, somehow, you could still be the good guy in this one, some way, somehow, and allow me to fix it up.
Wait. You're not making sense. How are you going to save the U.S. dollar with Japan, but you're buying the materials? You talking in circles. How can you save them if you're buying the materials from with Japan? I don't even know how to. Like I said, I don't even know how to respond. I can't even make sense of this shit. I can't even make sense of this shit. If you're using Japan to save, if you're building with Japan, you're using Japan. Wouldn't you be buying the materials from Japan? Where does Japan come into the picture in all this? Where does all these other Asian, like it doesn't make sense. His plan don't make sense.
But either way it go, give me a Japanese architect, whatever I need from them, I could get it. Whatever I can't get from them that I might need, I should be able to get it through Trump.
Well, it's interesting you say that, but you've not mentioning like getting it from no black.
Well, it all depends on if black people have it or not. It ain't about I ain't mentioned this that I want they might not have. You know what I'm saying? That I want black people might not have. And from the few black inventors I have seen, they under pressure. They getting they sabotaged in the middle of the night. Like, I ain't trying to know. I need to be.
Bro, you know, you do realize that most of the shit that we got today were black inventions, right? You do realize that a lot of the tech that we use today came from black inventors, right? See, this is how you know you full of shit. Bro, there are so many black inventors out there today. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's just making shit up as he go.
People that's not under no pressure with their technology, you know, like Korea.
Yeah,
Korea ain't under no U.S. pressure, you know. I love to go over there and talk to Kim Jong-un and build with Kim Jong-un and help advance some of them Buddhist temples or however they live in. Like, I would love to go to China, you know what I'm saying, and go to other countries and build and get it in. Russia, Africa. Matter of fact, Julius Malema, I think that's his name. I with Julius Malema. Him, some Middle Eastern Arabians, I can't think of their name, in China, they are talking right now about this BRICS movement. I'm fucking with the BRICS movement. I'm fucking with the BRICS movement. Get me up in there. I know some Arabs. I know Cook and Mo. I know Muhammad and Ali from Sherman and City. That's something. Yeah. So long story short, I would love to go over there.
Yeah, it's more countries than join.
Wait, what? You know Cook and Mo from Sherman? What the fuck does that have?
Arabs, I know Cook and Mo. I know Muhammad and Ali from Sherman and City. That's something.
He know Cook and Mo. He's talking about some Muslims that he know from Buffalo. How the hell? I'm too. This shit is giving me a headache trying to understand what the fuck he talking. Well, how is he connecting all this shit? How does some random niggas in Buffalo get you in there with world leaders? That's like saying, I'm down with black people. My best friend is black. What?
So long story short, I would love to go over there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're talking about gas station Muslims.
From Argentina, Mexico, Canada. It's like, you know, it's looking pretty bleak for the United States. I'm thinking that
everybody tired of the racism, man. Everybody tired of it. Everybody around the world is tired of that. And mainly we tired of it in the courtroom. You know what I'm saying? It's different. Like, go on the street, you might could call me the N-word. I might could call you the C-word. We can get a fair one and go to don't work like that in no court. You feel me? You will rip a whole life up for the next 30 years down the line, making a racist decision in that courtroom, or making a bias or a prejudice decision in that courtroom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't supposed to be no prejudice up in there, because everything is like, every time that gavel bang, that's a life altering decision, even if it was for 2 weeks. You know, you could put him up in jail for a week. You don't know what the fuck happened in a week. It ain't got to be a year. All it take, like I said, you would be then walked into a facility and that shit to be in the middle of a damn riot. Like, you don't know what the fuck going on in these county jails. You can't see in there. You don't know what the fuck going on in these holding centers. You can't see in there. You be then walked in that motherfucker. You don't know what the fuck going on. So, like I said, man, everybody just tired of the crookedness.
We've reached our boiling point, you think?
Yeah, I mean, I've been reached mine, but it's like I'm not an uncivilized being. I could riot and tear some shit up, but why when I could just get away from it and build my own and who with me?
Says the nigga that just said he was going to go on a killing spree if Houston didn't get your jewelry back. Didn't he say that he was going to go start killing random people for no reason if they didn't get him his jewelry back?
You don't want to let me buy nothing cool. You don't want to.
You see, he was blowing smoke out his ass. Ain't nobody, you ain't hear, but you. Has anybody heard any news, major news about a killing spree in Houston yet? Huh? He still ain't get his jewelry back. It still ain't been no killing spree. You full of shit.
Let me do nothing cool. You don't want to clear my shit cool. You don't want to f me cool. China would. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to let me live the way I want to live cool. You feel what I'm saying?
He's volunteering people before they even answer.
Like, I'm not a woman beater. I would not advocate for somebody to beat a woman or beat a child. But if
I'm not a woman beater, nigga, you are a serial woman beater. What are you talking about?
Right here is about how I am gonna whoop my daughter's mother's ass next time. Right here is about how I am gonna whoop my daughter's mother's ass next time I see her. I don't care what anybody says. Right here is about how I am gonna whoop my daughter's mother's ass next time I see her. I don't care what anybody says.
You don't advocate beating up women? What are you talking about, my man? You did a whole live stream about how you beat Golden Booty up, you beat the Yogini up. That's why all Yogini left. You keep trying to blame it on Golden Booty, but it wasn't Golden Booty. If she left because of Golden Booty, why would she confide in Golden Booty about you punching her in her face? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. If she left before Golden Booty because of the trip with Golden Booty, how would you have gotten to a chance to punch her in her face? Because she had already had left. Wood had already had left. She had already left when she messaged Golden Booty that I can't believe he punched me in my face. So that means she left because you punched her in the face. And then you did a whole live stream in your garage describing the fights. And your excuse for beating up all three of those women was they hit me first. They swung on me first. And then when people didn't agree with you, that's when you start. You were so cocky that you thought that people were just going to go with it. You were just going to say, you was going to justify it by saying they swung on me first. And people was going to go with it. And then when people didn't go with it, that's when you start lying about it again. But you already admitted it. And all three of them have confirmed it.
I can't pop my child when they doing wrong. If I can't reprimand my woman when she doing wrong, but you can, then she gonna always run to you knowing that she doing wrong. And then it's like, the government ain't my dad.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't my fucking dad. Like, don't step into my life and try to tell me what regulate my. Because in reality, I'm running this better. I'm running Odd Nation better than they running anything over here that's being ran. So I say that to say,
how you gonna say that? And you ran our nation into the ground. The U.S. government still stands, even though it's on fire, but it's still standing. The building's still standing. Our nation, you ran that shit to the ground before it even got started. You ain't even build your roster before you ran the whole thing into the ground. For someone who has nothing and nobody, you sure do claim you have everything and everybody. How you got resources? What I don't understand is how the fuck you got all these resources to build a nation, but you ain't got no resources to build your goddamn life. A nation of one person. It's only him. Ain't nobody in that nation but him. But how you got all these resources and all these solutions to rebuild and to build a nation, but you ain't got no solutions or resources to build your own fucking piece of your life back together? You need to get that. You need to get that straight before you start talking about you building a nation in the country. Kevin, peace and welcome. That's what you need to do.
It's just people just want peace, man. They just tired of from the U.S. buttoning people business. They tired of this. They just tired of the police corruption. They just tired of it. But it ain't even just the U.S. I think everything around the world. Like I expose Hinduism. You see some Hindus just went to jail for human sacrifice. But if you remember, I did a lecture like 3 years ago exposing that.
That's right.
So like I said, it ain't even just the U.S. or maybe even all of the U.S. But it's just corruption around the world. People is tired of it. And it's like, either
do you think the world would ever swallow a red pill? Do you think the truth would ever just be exposed? Like, a lot of the things you've given lectures on, from the government, the presidency, a lot of different subjects.
I mean, I think it's been exposed already. I've been told by the master sergeant in the military, they already watched every single video I ever made. So, what I'm saying? I believe the truth has been exposed already. A lot of this.
We ain't gonna skip over that.
The lectures on, from the government, the presidency, a lot of different subjects.
I mean, I think it's been exposed already. I've been told by the master sergeant in the military, they already watched every single video.
I've been told by the master sergeant of the military
I ever made. So,
and they already watched every video you made. I'm not even going to respond to that stupid shit.
You know what I'm saying? I believe the truth has been exposed already. A lot of the shit that I brought up, only motherfucker I don't see in jail yet that I spoke on is Anderson Cooper. You know what I'm saying? And people like that in the deep, but it.
Hillary Clinton's not in jail. George Soros not in jail. Who else? Who else you say you got caught? Did I say George Soros? Everybody that you claimed you caught is free. What are you talking about? You didn't put nobody in jail. Who did he put in jail? Who did he spoke on that got put in jail? He said that master something of the military. Hold on, let's go back. I want to hear what the fuck. Bill Gates. That's who. Bill Gates ain't in jail. None of these motherfuckers is in jail. What are you talking about?
Like, a lot of the things you've given lectures on, from the government, the presidency, a lot of different subjects.
I mean, I think it's been exposed already. I've been told by the master sergeant in the military, they already watched every single video I ever made. So,
the master sergeant of the military. There's a such thing as a master sergeant.
You know what I'm saying? I
He said the nigga doing the interview slow too. Look, man, I'm starting to feel that way
I
too.
don't see in jail yet that I spoke on is Anderson Cooper.
But then he said the interview went left.
And people like that.
So I think
it is what it is, you know. But long story
I don't know,
short, I feel
man.
like a lot of it has been exposed already. It's just the point now of whether it's exposed or not, as far as certain people's lives go, what could you do? You know? What could you do? Your life still goes on. So the real question is, are you going to play the role that you need to play to contribute to the betterment of humanity? You know? It's like we could talk about human trafficking all day, but...
Oh, okay, Khalil, I get it. I get it now. I get what you. I get it. I finally get it. Khalil just made it clear. He get up every morning and save the goddamn fight for this country and save the world on PlayStation 5. He wake up every day and stop Darth Vader. He stopped the Lord of the Sith every day on PlayStation 5. He stopped Hillary Clinton, Bill Gates, and all them on PlayStation 5.
Unless you the police or you the military or the CIA or some form of militia, you ain't got no mother pull anyway. You know, if you a regular citizen, you ain't got no, you can't do shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, I just feel like, man, is everybody gonna play their role so that we can all build and make the world a better place and everybody could, be free in their own rights and beliefs, or not?
Young Pharaoh.
Yes, sir.
We talked about something a little earlier about how the government is really kind of like plotted, and it's a long-term plan to kind of like.
He's trying to sound like Cassidy.
You know.
Kevin, I don't know if you was here the first time when we first started this doing this, covering this interview. We established this nigga trying to sound like Cassidy. His cadence, that's what it's called. The cadence he chooses to speak in, that's Cassidy. If you ever listen to a Cassidy freestyle, sounds exactly like the way he's talking.
You rely on them, you know, as a like principal, it's like daddy most of them, some of them.
Right.
So do you think, in your opinion, do the black woman still love the black man?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
You know, just the state of affairs that's going on with it seems like it's a tit for tat.
Yeah, bro, I'm starting to think this dude might be a little slow too. Why would you ask a nigga, or he knew what he was doing? You was trying to get a bad reaction for some content, or because why would you ask a nigga that's been shitting on black women all goddamn year if the black woman still loves the black man? Why would you ask him that, of all people? Either you knew what the fuck you was doing, or you very, very, very ignorant. He said he need to stop playing Halo.
I think people just need to realize that
he a guardian of the galaxy.
People was just raised wrong. You know, some people are devious and evil in their calculative means, but some people just was genuinely raised to believe that wrong was right. You know, so I feel like we got to realize that it's still parts in the world where slavery was going on in the world. Slavery was still going on in this country. Imagine white people telling us that slavery ended in this year, but the feds and motherfuckers busted for still doing slavery on back roads. Like, they got hospitals where they give birth to unregistered children and do all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like,
there you go with the conspiracies and the human trafficking. We know human trafficking is real, but you be reaching. You make the people who really got information on the shit sound crazy.
What was my point? Yeah, I just feel like we just got to deal with each other as we. It's like I said, like let me break this down. Like, if you in jail, right? Like, let's say you get sent to a prison. Like I said, you don't know where the you would go. You would be sent on the gallery. It'd be nothing but Chinese motherfuckers. Like, you never know who the fuck is in the jail. You know. So you might not even speak the language. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been times I've been on galleries where, nigga, the majority of the gallery is Spanish. I don't even know what the they saying. So I'm really communicating by eyes. You know what I'm saying? And by body language. Like, I'm going to let you know I ain't going to steal from you through my body language. If you hungry and I see you hungry but you don't speak English, I'm going to make sure that my body language lets you know I'm not a threat.
How can you let somebody know that you know? I don't even want to make sense of that.
So I say that to say, especially when you in America or parts where there's lots of white people and black people living together, that's how the fuck we got to deal with each other. Because you don't know how a person's life really was, you know?
That's true.
It's like Queen Elizabeth. I just helped get her knocked off. She was a reptilian. But
oh
reality,
my God.
How long do we know how?
Oh my God, babe. Did you hear what he just said? He just said he helped get the queen killed. And she was a reptilian. This nigga just said he killed the queen because she was a reptilian. Bro, you definitely need to stop playing Star Wars. You need to stop playing Star Wars. You played Star Wars for 8 hours 2 days ago. You need to get the fuck off that game, bro. You need to stop playing Revenge of the Sith. Then you need to stop. Stop getting high and playing video games, bro.
America or parts where there's lots of white people and black people living together, that's how the fuck we got to deal with each other. Because you don't know how a person's life really was, you know?
That's true.
It's like Queen Elizabeth. I just helped get her knocked off. She was a reptilian. But in reality, how long do we know how long she been on the planet?
Wait, you say you got to help get her knocked off?
Yeah.
Can you elaborate? What do you mean?
Yes, please elaborate. Oh man, that was the best question he asked all goddamn night. Please tell us how you did this. I gotta know.
I snatched that veil.
What?
I snatched that veil. It made a very calculative, strategic. It made very calculative and strategic in the moment decisions that help, lead to the, let's say, the proper assault.
Bro, you making shit up. You making shit up. Cause did that make any sense? Did that make any sense? Did that make any sense to anyone?
Nigga, did you know that I can see you?
Listen to what he said.
Especially when you in America or parts where there's lots of white people and black people living together, that's how the fuck we got to deal with each other. Because you don't know how a person's life really was, you know?
But right, a word salad.
It's like Queen Elizabeth. I just helped get her knocked off. She was a reptilian. But in reality, how long do we know how long she been on the planet?
Wait, you say you got to help get her knocked off?
Yeah.
Can you elaborate? What do you mean?
I snatched that veil. I snatched that veil. It made a very calculative, strategic. It made very calculative and strategic in the moment decisions that help, lead to the, let's say, the proper assault. Not just on her, but a lot of elites that's been captured. You know what I'm?
Yeah, I've seen those before.
There was one time. So I made her dad send me money. She wanted there.
But you hold on. She just distracted me. I lifted that veil. I made the strategic, calculative moves in the moment to create a proper assault. Jaded word salad. That's that, bro. You lying at bro. That's not explaining how you did it. That's just trying to throw a bunch of big words together to sound intelligent and strategic, but you just sound really stupid.
and made a
digging that
very
dumb hole.
calculative, strategic.
What do you mean?
I snatched that veil.
You snatched that veil. What the fuck is that even supposed to mean?
It made a very calculative, strategic. It made very calculative and strategic.
He said he need to calculate the bumps on his face. God damn.
Let's say the proper.
He definitely do. He said he need to calculate all them goddamn bumps on his face. Nah, that's long division. Trying to calculate that shit. You try to calculate the amount of bumps on his face. That's motherfucking long division. Fucking multiplication. Multiplication arithmetic. Fucking what's the highest level of mathematics? Fuck. What's it called? Not arithmetic. Calculus? No, it's something else. Yeah, but it's something big. Something real hard. He said his face looked like the Rocky Mountains on the globe. It looked like Braille. It looked like you got a whole book of your face that's written in Braille. Algebra. That's what it's called. That's what that would be. Algebra. Thanks, Nikwa. Appreciate you, sis. But he looked like he got a whole book written. It looked like somebody wrote a book on his face in Braille.
Proper assault. You know, not just on her, but a lot of elites that's been captured. You know what I'm saying?
Book of Eli face ass. He said book of Eli face ass nigga. He got Eli Bible on his face. You get it, me? Because the book was written in Braille. He said he got a book of Eli face. Braille is blind people. They read in bumps. They read with their fingers. And it's bumps. Bump. Oh man. He said he got all Killmonger kills on his face. It's one for every kill. Now we believe he got a bunch of bodies. y'all remember? He said he got 16, he got 11 bodies. He got a bump for every body. I got a beam for every bump on your face.
Lighter place. I say that to say, yeah, she was an extraterrestrial being, and it ain't no telling how the fuck long she been here. You know what I'm saying? The being that tried to body snatch me I believe was a benevolent reptilian. You guys, David Icke, about that.
So you let me get this straight. You've been getting abducted, and then somebody tried to body snatch. Somebody, what the skinwalker try to body snatch you or something? Remember how Freddie had the souls busting out his stuff? Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. He said, Jadis, you's a dickhead. He said, remember when Freddie had them souls busting out his stomach? Dead.
I'm telling her how the fuck long she been here. You know what I'm saying? The being that tried to body snatch me
he got a pimple for every lie he told.
You guys, David Icke, about that type of thing. But long story short, how the fuck long she been here? You know what I'm saying? The being that tried to body snatch me I believe was a benevolent reptilian. You guys, David Icke, about that type of thing. But long story.
So wait. So you got abducted by aliens and reptilians tried to snatch your body? Just everything happened. The Freemasons tried to holler at you. People try to assassinate you. They try to drug you. What didn't happen to young Pharaoh? We need justice for Pharaoh. Yeah, man, we need to get justice for Pharaoh. They beat him to the white meat as a kid. His grandma put a shotgun in his face. This sounds like a fucking movie. You know what? I'm watching fucking Young Justice right now, and this is a show about superheroes, and they ain't even had that much shit happen to them. And these motherfuckers fighting aliens every day. This sounds like Young Justice and shit like that. I'm watching fucking superhero flicks all day, and they ain't even fighting to encounter as many aliens as he did. They ain't even got him. What the fuck going on here? They ain't even fight or kill as many aliens as he said he did, and they ain't even real. At this point, this boy gonna have. Wait, at this point, this boy skeleton gonna have acne. Oh, Kev. Why you doing like that, Kev? He said at this point, that nigga skeleton gonna have acne. Oh, shit. He said that nigga skull still gonna have he said when they dig him up in 1,000 years, his skeleton, his skull gonna have bumps on it, still gonna have acne. That's fucked up. Oh shit. Miss Earth, peace and welcome. They said the aliens are communicating with him through his acne. they doing Morse code through his acne. Yeah, he got more imagination. Yeah, facts, Jaded. The fuck, bro? I'm watching Young Justice, and they ain't even and the second season is called Invasion, and there's 20-something episodes in this goddamn season. I'm 10 episodes in, and they ain't even fighting or encounter as many aliens as he did. And there's a fucking alien every episode. The hell is going on? A series of unfortunate events. Right. What the fuck? I feel like I'm listening to Stranger Things. He must have came from the upside down place. He must have came from the upside down place. When he go to sleep at night, he go to the upside down place. I don't fucking know.
How the fuck long she been here? You know what I'm saying? The being that tried to body snatch me I believe, was a malevolent reptilian. You guys, David Icke, about that type of thing.
As I said, he on the upside down.
We don't know. We don't know if the motherfucker that we looking at is 1,000 years old, 500 years old. All we know is you said this been here since this, you know. But we don't know if this been here just feeding off.
We can say, so if we want to go by your logic, right, and body snatchers, we can say the same thing about you, because they were saying your ass is a clone. Your whole your facial structure changed. Your behavior changed. We can say the same thing about you. You don't even look like the same person. We can say the same thing if we want to go off your logic. But we're not in the upside down play. We're not in the Twilight Zone. We in reality. You need to stay the fuck off of Star Wars, bro. You need to stop playing that damn Star Wars game. It's going to your head. You played it for 8 hours the other day. Don't believe me? Y'all believe me? Hold on. That nigga was on the game for 8 hours. Where's the studying? Where's the building? Where's any of this shit going? This nigga was on there for 8 motherfucking hours. Four hours. My bad. This one stream I seen, it was fucking 8 hours. These streams is 4 hours, 3 hours, 8 hours. It's 4 hours. You was on the game 4. That's still a long time to be sitting on the game, bro. 2 hours. That's the longest I can do it. I'm sorry. I'm not a gamer though. I can't sit on the game for that long. I don't know. I've played games for hours at a time, but not 4 to 5 hours. No. Look at this shit. I said I was going to show it. I'm going to show it. This nigga was on the game for 4 hours, bro. You need to stay the fuck up off there. You need to stay the fuck up off this shit, bro. He's on this bitch for 4. Damn near this almost 5. You was 7 minutes away from being on this motherfucker for 5. Star Wars Battlefront. And then, oh shit, this the same day. This the same day. Wait. These are all the same day. So you were on there for 6 hours. These are these two Star Wars Battlefront. These the same day. If you add that up, that's damn near 8 hours. That's about 6, 7 hours. God damn, bro. You need to stay off that game. You need to stay the fuck up off that game, bro. You need to come back to reality. You're not in reality.
Lighter, please. I say that to say, yeah, she was an extraterrestrial being, and it ain't no telling how the fuck long she been here. You know what I'm saying?
Bernice.
The being that tried to body snatch me was, I believe, was a malevolent reptilian. You guys, David Icke, about that type of thing. But long story short, I was just like, we don't know. We don't know if the motherfucker that we looking at is 1,000 years old, 500 years old. All we know is you said this been here since this, you know. But we don't know if this been here just feeding off. If you feeding off children and stay youthful, how long the can you do?
Wait a minute. You do realize that she got the throne as a child, right? You do know that, right? You do realize that she became the queen. Hold on, what? Didn't Queen Elizabeth get her throne as a child? Did Queen Elizabeth take the throne as a child? Hold on, didn't she was 11. The coronation is a ceremonial marking a formal in whatever that word is of the monarch. I'm not gonna say act like I'm the best reader. The whatever that word is of the monarch with regional power. In 1937, the 11-year-old Princess Elizabeth had watched her father King George crowned in celebration and ceremony, and then 16 years later, she got her own. So, wait. When did she take the fucking crown? How old was she? Was 25 when she took the throne. But they watched her as a child. So she was seen at 16. And I can put, can hold on. Queen Elizabeth childhood photos. Let's see if they got any pictures of her as a child. They got pictures of her as a goddamn baby. But she's been here for 1,000 years. Her whole entire life has been documented. From birth all the way to her death. She's been under the spotlight. How has it been possible for her to have been here for thousands of years? She's been literally under a microscope. The microscope of the world, not just locally. The whole fucking world was watching her from the time she left her mother's womb to the time they put her ass in the ground. But she was here Yeah, she was 25. I just Googled it. She was 25. I was wrong. You see, unlike him, I can admit when I was wrong. When you're wrong, you're wrong. But what happened? You're hungry, me too. But she was documented.
I can tell. That's why your feet are saying
Yeah, I know. Hold on, let me take this off. I'm getting hot. They documented this lady's life from the time she left her mother's womb to the time she left the earth. So all these statements sounds crazy as fuck. He the Black Terminator. He came back from time to kill Queen Elizabeth.
That's right. You can fake your death and
pop back out later. Pop back out, yeah. So if you could clone them up, it's like this. Just like the technology is so advanced, the level of deception is just crazy. If you don't catch it, but long story short, it's like.
So you saying they've been cloning people for hundreds and thousands of years? That's what you're getting at? Because Queen Elizabeth, wasn't she damn near like? Well, how old was Queen Elizabeth? She's like 80, 90. How old was Queen Elizabeth when she died?
Elizabeth II died on September 8th, 2022 at age 96.
She was 96 years old, so that means they've been cloning people for a very long time. That's what you're saying? They would have had to have master cloning for a very long time. She was almost 100 years old, so they would have had to master cloning for at least 200 years. Before that,
I think we just need to deal with each other as we run into each other across the world. If we unfamiliar, because like I said, you'll run into a mother that was raised on a modern day slave ranch. They have no concept of, like, we grew up with phones. We just got to remember it's people in the world that they never see.
Why do you talk about us as if you weren't born and raised here too? You be like, if they were born on the modern day slave pen, you mean we, nigga? What are you talking about? Just like you said in that one interview that I mean in that like IG Live. If you were black and you were raised in America, you're thinking from a Western standpoint. We call Westernization thinking. Nigga, you saying this as if you weren't born and raised here. You've never been outside of America. I mean, you faked the trip to Costa Rica and went to a Texas national park. But, bro, what the fuck?
Phone. That's normal to us, but you got people. It's to me that's, like it was like with some that I had just got put on 2 years ago. Never knew you could do. Like you could hover your phone over the thing in the store and digital wallet.
Yeah.
To me that was like, oh, but to people that was like, nigga, we've been doing it. So I just feel like, man, our concept of time once again got to become cyclical. Like not just Egyptians teach it, but Buddhists teach it. Like the only time we got is now. You know what I'm saying? Past, present, and future is just a concept of what you're doing within infinity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just points within infinite space to calculate what you've done. So I say that to say, man,
what?
We just got to deal with each other as we run into each other and be honest about our life experiences if we really gonna fix this. You know what I'm saying? To be honest about how we was raised and what's really going on if we gonna fix this. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I can say. Genuinely as a suggestion. That's all I can say.
All right, Pharaoh. I wanted to ask you a question about like the conscious community, and not on the messy vibe at all. Just like, because we kind of like, even if you don't really associate with it, you grew up like you are a part of that era. Like you are stable within the conscious community.
Yeah, but what I don't get is how can you say you don't associate with the conscious community and you got all your information from the conscious community? Every piece of information that you've ever put out was from the conscious community. So for you to try to say I don't associate me with them is very weird.
If you want to be there or not. You know what I'm saying? So do you think that the conscious community as we knew it back then is dead?
Oh my God, did he just dip off?
If you wanted to be there or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, he dipping off. Oh shit, he dipping off. Watch, hold, let me take me out. Watch, look at him. He's dipping off. Watch this shit.
You grew up like you were a part of that era.
Look.
Like you are stable within the conscious community. If you want to be there or not. You know what I'm saying? So do you think that the conscious community as we knew it back then is dead? If you want to be there or not. You know what I'm saying? So do you think that the conscious community
he dipped off.
Not on the messy vibe at all? Just like, because we kind of like, even if you don't really associate with it, you grew up like you were a part of that era. Like you are stable within the conscious community if you want to be there or not. You know what I'm saying? So do you think that
he dipped off? He said you want to be stable in the conscious community. Yeah, I'm not. I know it. Yeah, I'm yeah. Conscious community. What were we talking about? Hey, bro, look at this shit. This nigga dipping off. Look at this shit. This nigga dipped off in the middle of the interview. Look at this shit. Look, bro. This nigga dipped off. What's this shit?
The conscious community, and not on the messy vibe at all. Just like, because we kind of like, even if you don't really associate with it, you grew up like you were a part of that era. Like you are stable within the conscious community if you want to be there or not. You know what I'm saying? So do you think that the conscious community
if y'all can see the look on my brother's face, because he recognized this shit too. I know a dipper when I see it. And that nigga dipping. That nigga dipping. Oh shit! I know a dipper when I see it. I know it. I know it. I know it. Don't ask me how, but I know it. I know it. That nigga dipping. That nigga is dipping. One more time. This nigga dipping. I don't know how I shut up and react and catch this part.
Not on the messy vibe at all. Just like, because we kind of like, even if you don't really associate with it, you grew up like you were a part of that era. Like you are stable within the conscious community if you want to be there or not. You know what I'm saying? So do you think that the conscious community as we knew it back then is dead? Like, do you think that, some of the conscious leaders have like killed the vibe of the
Hold on, y'all. For that, we gotta give it to him. We gotta give it to him just for that. When you need an 8-ball, oh girl, don't look any further, 'cause I got that smoker jaw. If your auntie had that twitch in the jaw, she had smoker jaw. If your uncle had that twitch in the jaw, he was snorting them 8 balls. Oh man. Not again. What Drake say?
Conscious community, if you want to be there or not. You know what I'm saying? So do you think that the conscious community as we knew it back then is dead?
Max, you already know. I was conjuring it up in my head as we speak. You already know I was conjuring some shit up as we speak. Wait till I find a blue hat. Let me find the sky blue hat is a rat.
You know, do you think that, you know, some of the conscious leaders have like killed the vibe of the conscious communication? And do you think it could ever be revitalized again?
If anybody was gonna revitalize it or could revitalize it, it'd be me. But I ain't gonna lie, I don't really want to deal with that. You know, I don't really want to deal with that. I don't really want to go to New York and deal with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like going places where I'm not accepting it. I just feel like the level of just violation and disrespect just been too high. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't put in too much work on the CIA level for that.
The CIA level, bro. You don't like the conscious community because they know you're a fucking fraud, bro. That's all it is. It's not disrespect. They know that you're full of shit. Yeah, so you're a government agent now. But anyway, nigga, that's why you don't like them. You don't like them because it's not disrespect. You think this? You think them calling out your flaws and your inconsistencies and your misinformation is disrespect because you're a narcissist. You believe that if you find a piece of information and you believe it, that means it's necessary. That means it's absolutely true. And that's not the case with a majority, 99.9% of your information. You mix and match information together, and then when you get called out on it, you said just like the debate with Jabari the other day. You tried the meta has not been deciphered. And then you told him, then you try to give definition to fucking words that came out the meta at the same time. And then when he called you out on it, he's a fucking nigger. That's a prime example right there. Jabari didn't disrespect you. Not one time did he call you out your name. You got mad. You disrespected him. You called him out his name. And then you ran like a little scared little girl. The only person that disrespected the conscious community is you. I've never seen nobody, when you debated anybody in the conscious community, I've not one time seen them disrespect you. I've seen you flip out and disrespect them because you were losing.
Play with me like I would go for that, you know? So I just feel like I see a lot of now, like no disrespect. Like I remember when I got it and why I got into it with Hassan Campbell. You know, so he might want to give me shout outs now, and that's cool because I'm not for drama because drama and money don't mix. But I remember all the little things in the back of my head. Like I remember all the little sucker people used to do to me my whole entire life. Let alone a group of motherfuckers that was calling my parole officer every chance they got trying to get me locked the up, that was calling events, sabotaging events, that was calling colleges.
Right, they hold them accountable.
My speaking engagements. You know what I'm saying? Sabotaging my career, my bag the entire time. I would never go over there. You know what?
And I know what he's talking about. You still accusing Sarnetta of that? You mad because you try to trick some Harvard professors into debating you? And you would embarrass yourself against some Harvard professors. They wasn't going, and it's a good thing that they did do that because you would have fucked it up for anybody else who really had the credentials to go up against them because you were lying. You made it seem like you had all these real credentials, and then when these Harvard professors found out that you're just some middle school dropout conspiracy theorists, of course they're not going to want to do anything with you. And look what you did when you debated Jabari. He's not Harvard. What's that other college name he went to? There's another Ivy League school. He's an Ivy League graduate. Look what happened when you debated him and lost. You got mad, frustrated, and start insulting him. Now imagine if you would have did to one of those uppity, stick in the booty, square ass Ivy League professors. Imagine how you would have acted in person. against one of them. Imagine how you would have acted. Because they would have slaughtered you. They wouldn't have been trying to save you like Jabari was. Jabari kept trying to save you, dear brother. I think you're mixing this up, dear brother. He kept trying to save you. Them Harvard motherfuckers don't know you. They're not going to try to save you. They're going to slaughter you. And you would have got butthurt and wanted to fight.
I'm saying it'd be like the next time I go over there, in reality, I probably would be the shot that motherfucker up. So I'm like, I need not even go to up in there. You know, I'm just ready.
Wow. And then you went over there right after doing this interview, because this interview had to have been done around the time he went over there. Well, how long ago was that conscious community joint that he just did with Jabari? How long ago was that? This interview had to have been done around that time, because this interview is about a week old already. And this interview is an hour long. So I know this took a week or more to edit, because he edited out the cuss words. And I know what it takes to edit out a video. You gotta extract the audio, go through the joint, individual, the whole entire audio, and snip out all the curse words. That takes a very, very long time. Cornell, that's where he went. Thanks. He graduated from Cornell. How long ago was that? It was 2 weeks ago. This is around the same time. This is around the same time frame. He dropped this video a week ago. I know it took at least a week, even if he worked on this video alone. Just this video. I know this took like a week. So this is around the same time. I be done shut that motherfucker up.
To go to Costa Rica, ready to go to Japan and build my, and them could figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Them could figure it out. In reality, I would have never been over there if, for one, a friend of mine at the time didn't ask me to go in there and ask a group of people why they wasn't responding to his kite.
The reason why I think he wants to go overseas is because you can scam all you want over there and get away with it. You have more chances of getting away with it over there than you do being over here. And if you do get caught, oh well, I'm in another country.
And then for two, if I wasn't invited out there, you know? Yeah. But it's like, don't invite me nowhere and try to jump me. Don't invite me nowhere and try to humiliate me. Like, don't invite me nowhere and try to play me.
How did they try to jump you? Do y'all want to see that video that he's talking about? That he keeps claiming that they tried to jump him. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that. Here it is. I found it. Do y'all want to see that video? Y'all want to see that video? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all would like to see that, where he said they tried to jump him. Yeah, he got robbed the very next day. Yeah, I know. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all would like to see that video.
Queen Elizabeth get her throne as a child.
Oh, shit. Forgot to turn my volume down. You said it sound like a slow nigga to me.
So, no, I wouldn't go. Like, I'm ready to go to Japan. Because in reality, I'm the one that know everything. They not. So what the fuck I got to go over there and make somebody else's platform hot?
See?
So, no, I wouldn't go.
Like, I told you he knows everything. He just said it. In reality, I don't need to go over there because I know everything.
But it's like, don't invite me nowhere and try to jump me. Don't invite me nowhere and try to humiliate me. Like, don't invite me nowhere and try to play me. Like that. So, no, I wouldn't go. Like, I'm ready to go to Japan. Because in reality, I'm the one that know everything. They not. So what the fuck I got to go over there and make somebody else?
He said, in reality, I'm the one that knows everything. They not.
Platform hot.
I need to change the title of this
want
video.
That vibe, they better get their ass on my Twitch. They better get their ass on my Twitch. Because I can still give information and knowledge while I travel the world and turn up and do me. Y'all can get that same feeling while I'm in Japan teaching y'all about Oda Nobunaga. You can get that same feeling when I finally go to Egypt and teach about, Pharaoh Akhenaten and how that intertwines with Japan and how this is the Japanese flag and why they got the sun on their flag and all of that. And the millennial, lineage of samurais and why they say in order to be a samurai, you got to have African blood. And that's a lot, just all of that. You feel me? It's so much more I got to teach other than to be arguing with about Christianity and like that. I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to argue with Christians about Jesus. Like I'm not. Like I'm ready to. I'm on some other.
Yeah, I understand. Like totally, man.
Yeah.
Like it gets a time where it was good while it lasted, but I think that I don't really think it can be revitalized since you put it in that sense. Because right now we have bigger things to worry about.
It's time to build for real.
Like seriously.
And I'm ready to turn. I'm ready to celebrate my success. Finally, I'm ready to turn up and celebrate my success. I'm ready to do my thing. I'm ready to. My is on the way, but until then, I'm ready to do reality TV. I'm ready to do a lot of shit, movies, Power Rangers. I'm ready to do a lot of shit.
Oh my God!
Not like a conscious, because I hate the word, but put comedic and real black culture in the face of the kids.
Wait, did he just say he about to do Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers and shit again? Hold on, my bad. I'm trying to change the title of this. Hold on, let me change the title of this real quick. Hold on. All right.
I'm ready to celebrate my success. Finally. I'm ready to turn up and celebrate my success. I'm ready to do my thing. I'm ready to, my is on the way, but until then, I'm ready to do reality TV. I'm ready to do a lot of shit, movies, Power Rangers. I'm ready to do a lot of shit and put, not like a conscious, because I hate the word, but put,
You said you ready to do Power. Do you not realize that the Power Rangers, the new Power Rangers thing already came out? I just watched it on Netflix. They brought the old cast back. The Black Ranger is already employed, my man. The Star Wars movie that came out too. When you was claiming you was already in the Star Wars movie, you was about to go hunt Yoda down or whatever, and the Star Wars movie was out during that time. And then you said you about to go on Power Rangers. I think you just be looking up movies that's ready to come out and be like, I'm ready to go in that movie. You be playing that Star Wars game on PlayStation and be like, oh yeah, I'm really about to be I'm about to be a Star Warrior. I'm about to be a Jedi. I'm about to join the Sith. And I got one that would like to see that video. Would anybody else like to see that video? Put a 1 in the chat if you would like to see the video of him claiming he got jumped. Where they embarrass him.
Comedic
This video only
black
got a
culture in
minute
the
left
face of the
anyway.
kids, but in the masses, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm ready to become an action figure that little black boys could play with. That's really hard. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm ready to.
Oh yeah. Let's not forget Otten, man. You can't even be creative with your superheroes that you make up. I forgot about Otten, man.
What's the word? Like I don't want to be like that token black conscious guy, but you know, kind of like what Bruce Lee was for Chinese kids. You know, he did the Black Hornet. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm ready to go do that type of shit while I'm still physically able. Because I ain't gonna say what I can and cannot do. As long as I got the money and the space, I should be getting healthier and stronger as I get older. So they say, maybe not. We'll see.
Well, you just proved that you ain't got the money because you're withering away. You just proved to us that you broke because you're withering away.
But long story short, right now, while I know for a fact I got a little more Jackie Chan up in me, I'm ready to go do what the fuck I got to do. You know what I'm saying? And get this real life, proper black man image in front of these kids, so that way we can prevail. You know, in all areas of the world that we need to, all areas of life within this world that we need to prevail in. Arguing with people about what they can or cannot prove to themselves, I ain't doing that.
Gotcha.
Hey, real tone, there's some real money in the room.
Well, that's the end of that video. So
I'm glad to be back.
While we got time, we're gonna go look at that other video. While we got the time, because he said they jumped him. It don't look like they was jumping him to me. It just looked like a bunch of old heads telling the young bull who don't know what the fuck he talking about to sit your dumb ass down. You want some pseudo shit.
Apologize, lover. Black clothes.
The Eddie tried to save him several times, and the female had to shut him up.
Shit. Question. Where that other chromosome came from? Next.
Hold up.
Scientists, bro. Okay, scientists, we have an interpretation of that because the fence is the apes. We apes like that thing. That's not science. Hold on, whoa. It's science. Hold up. There's science in it, but when they blanket it as all completely science, then I would have to ask the question just as a case in point. Now, let's ask the question. Okay, you got that right next. Science will deliver, I promise you. But I'm gonna say like this. Now, if there's apes, we came from apes, or they say chimpanzees more specifically. How come there's still chimpanzees here, and how come they're evolving into humans now? What took place to stop that? Why do they have 8 chromosomes and we only have 46? What accounts for them 2 other chromosomes that are missing? Okay. Hey, he stepped into that instant whip ass. First, you got gene 2 fusion. Gene 2 fusion shows where that other chromosome came from. Next segment. The scientific literature does not. Hold on, man. Hold on. The scientific literature does not teach that we come from motherfucking monkeys. But if I want to play the game, don't you still got whoops around the day? Don't doves come from whoops? Next.
Next.
Hold on, I got a question. So why would you ask? Why would you?
You might as well jump on fucking. Just say the story. They gonna get us.
I'm gonna show y'all that cracker tomorrow. And when them niggas get to talking all them chromosomes and shit, I'm gonna see if you look at this shit and see if that matters.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you what's on the outside. That's gonna show you what's on the inside. You ain't gonna have to worry about no goddamn chromosome. Bitch, you got 4 heads. Your baby got goddamn 9 legs. What the fuck is that? I don't need a nigga to go and show me no chromosomes. Ain't nothing no nigga gonna tell me, gonna make me connect myself to that. I don't give a fuck what it say. That's some garbage. We got a whole different spirit. A spirit, an African spirit. If you do not possess our spirit, you are not us. You can't just look at no motherfucking chromosome. Is that woman an African? Is she living like an African? Is that man an African? It's in the spirit. Them niggas too caught up on that shit.
And I want to.
Hey, you got the big boys right now. Hold on. Hey,
Look,
big boys right now. This big boys right here. I'm not even in the motherfucker.
Hold on, I gotta rip this. Hold on, let me make sure I rip this. They keep taking the mic from him. Nigga, sit your stupid ass down. He keep trying to get the mic, and they keep whoa. Don't give him the mic. They watch this. Hey, whoa, young boy. We heard what you had to say. Hold on. Let me rip this real quick. Oh no, that's not it. That's not it. Hold on. All right, there we go.
Fucking is that woman Africa? She living like Africa? Is that man Africa? It's in the spirit. It's too on that shit.
And I want that. And I want that.
You got the big boy.
This big boy. Nope. Don't get a mic to him. Nope. That's why he mad. That's why he don't like them. Is that jumping him, or is that trying to save him from embarrassing himself? Because that's what it looked like to me. It looked like them telling him, sit your ass down somewhere in the corner and just listen somewhere, young boy, because you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You talking out your ass. Hold on, I'm trying to rip this video real quick. Where you about to go, babe?
Take him to the front. You get the front.
Everybody going nowhere. Tar, what's up, good brother? It's like, nah, I'm fucking with you.
I ain't taking him to the front.
Why you beating on me? She trying to beat on me, y'all.
I should have did that the other day.
She trying to beat on me, y'all. I'm calling cops. Call cops. It's like, nah, I'm fucking with y'all. Somebody gonna clip that and be like, Remy wife be beating him up. But they were like, whoa, young boy, hold up. No.
Chromosome, is that woman African? Is she living like Africa? Is that man African? It's in the spirit. Them niggas too caught up on that shit.
And I want that. And I want
No.
And I want that. And I want
that. Hey, you got the big boys right now. Hold on. Hey. This motherfucker, big boy right here. No, you ain't even in the motherfucking running right now.
I want
That's
that.
Hey, you got the big boys right now. Hold on. Hey, you got the big boys right
That's
around this motherfucker.
I can hold on. I'm gonna let it.
It's in the spirit. Them niggas too caught up on that shit.
And I want that. And I want
Hey, you got the big boys right now. Hold on.
Hold on. Let me lower this thing so you can see it.
Caught up on that shit.
And I want that. And I want
Hey, you got the big boys right now.
You
Hold
can
on.
see him tugging him. Get the fuck off the mic, young boy. You see him? Whoa. No.
Hey, big on this motherfucker. This right here. No, you ain't even in the motherfucking running right now. Hold on. Hey. Hold on, watch this. Hold on. Hey. Hold on. If nothing else, hold on. If nothing else, right? If we say we Africans, right? And everybody here say y'all Africans, right? Do y'all agree that we the oldest people on the planet? Yes or no? Yeah. So when the fuck do you prove that shit? Just by saying it? You know, the general just say that shit. Come on, shorty, not in this. This man, this man. You ain't there. But he...
Look, he said he helped you out. He said he tried to save you. He said he helped you out because you already got checkmated. You not even in the run. Is funny as shit today on this one. You not even in the run, young boy. Sit down. Yeah, he hurt his feelings. That's what it is. They sunned him. He didn't like that. He let somebody put him in his place.
The fuck do you prove that shit? Just by saying it? You know, the general just say that shit. Come on, shorty, not in this. This man.
Come on, shorty.
You ain't there. But he helped you out because you was something. You was done. You got checkmated.
He said, how you hurt? How am I scared? He had to help you out because you got checkmated.
Hey, that Reptilian shit killed him. So here's my point on.
That shit killed him. Oh, fine.
You're not this man. You're not. But he was checkmated. Hey, that Reptilian shit killed him. So here's my point I want to make right here, right? The way we proved that the Africans are the oldest on the planet, right? Through DNA. Now, how do you know? Because wherever there is the most diverse
DNA, that's where the origin is. It's like plants. Wherever you find the most diverse plant life, right? And that particular species, that's where it started at. So we use motherfucking DNA to prove who the fuck we are. We use archaeology, which is motherfucking science. We use DNA. We use the fossil record paleontology. We use all these things. As a matter of fact, have you ever seen DNA before in your life? Step up, yo. And then we can get the language. Nigga, let's get it in.
Okay, all right. All right, now.
Let's get it in.
And you know what's crazy about this? Nothing young Pharaoh say is science when he gets the mic. Everything he say is pseudo. He always saying, I use scientific proof. No, what scientific proof are you using? All you're doing is coming up with theories.
All right, okay? And we extract DNA in the laboratory.
Oh, are you black?
Yes.
Are you a black person?
Yes.
So you're a black person extracting DNA?
Yes.
So we can't use that white man argument shit. That's a nigga, yo.
With all respect. All respect.
But again, you can extract DNA for plants, okay, for blood, you can do it in a laboratory. Okay, I've done it. It's not hard. Okay.
That's what I went to school for, pre-medical biology. All right. So when people make arguments against DNA, it's like, okay, well, because again, have you been in the laboratory and done it? I have.
No.
Looked at it under microscopes.
None of them.
Okay. Now again, that's not against anybody in particular.
Has he ever been in the laboratory? He
never.
With that shit,
but you know what? I'm not gonna. But hold on.
Have you ever been in the laboratory?
Hold on.
To prove the DNA ain't real.
But hold on. I'm not making an argument against my man, right?
Wait. They was trying to say DNA ain't real? Is that what they were saying? How the fuck do you find? Hold on. Seth, what's up? How they find all these murderers? How did all these innocent black men get set free for crimes they didn't commit?
Here, I'm just saying, right? It's been an underlying effect in the community that black people can't read the meta lecture. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying like that's a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like we know we can translate them. Dr. Reggie just been running in the fucking museum, translating that shit, bringing life back to the shit. So how the fuck can't individuals do that? So I'm asking.
Okay, here's my thing. Okay. No, the people who normally say that nobody can read it or it hasn't been translated normally can't do it themselves. Okay. Like rap. Okay. I've been doing this for about 16 years. Okay. It's not hard. Now, who went on a tour? Everybody here went on a tour? Now, did I teach some of y'all how to read it? Yeah. All right, am I lying? Okay. So you can read it. So when anyone says
so, they claim that the meta can't be read, but you got somebody right here that takes people on tours who reads it to them and shows them how to read it. Wow. And he got witnesses to prove it.
To you that no one is translated or no one can read the meta nature, guess what you just did? You read it. Okay, so don't listen to that. This is an African language. It's an African script. You're an African people, so African people can read it. All right. When we're in the museum, most of the people that you've seen in there were whites and Asians. Is that right? Okay. So why is it that they in there reading it, but someone tells you that you can't? Does that make sense? No. Okay. All right. I don't know what that is. Okay.
All right, yo. We're forgetting about basic stuff. We're going to disprove this breatharian shit right now.
Okay, let's get it.
Okay, you go back to the oldest remnants of breatharians, and that shit started in Hinduism, not African science. Hinduism comes from Indo-Aryan Sanskrit. So that's not an African science, right? So you can go to the test subjects because he said he can prove it, but you prove things through testing. That's all a theory. That's what a hypothesis is a tested subject. You got to test things. So done these tests.
Facts. And none of these niggas have been in a laboratory.
Right? And people have died. You go to the BBC News, they talk about the 52-year-old woman that decided to be a breatharian and she died. And the hundreds of other studies of people trying to be breatharians, taking in the sunlight, getting good tans, but they dead. They dead in their coffins looking black. So what I'm trying to tell the family is don't be going off your diets trying to say, oh, I'm going to save some money and I'm going to eat the sun. No, you're going to die. Because you need because you need
There's people out there that think that they can just live off the sun In air? Where the fuck they? Oh, why my background like that? Where they do that at? Where's that being done? Where they doing that at? Is people that breathe like really like what you eat today? Couple gulps of air, some sunlight. Is people out there doing that? Where they doing that at? Has it worked? So yeah, it's people out there that be doing that. Has it worked for them? Or are they alive? Because it sounds like it ain't working out too good. From what I'm hearing this man say, the gentleman right here say, "Why is my thing?" Oh yeah, because it's getting darker outside. From what I'm hearing this gentleman say, well, let me turn this light on. It sounds like what's the face? It ain't working out too well for the people that's doing it. He said that nature boy shit.
And that's like these are black people, Caucasians, Mexicans, all types of people die when they didn't eat.
Let me answer the question. Okay, pause. So now we understand that. Pause. We understand that you are not your physical body, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna prove to you right now that you're not your physical body. Use your common sense. Raise your hand. Just raise your hand. Did your hand raise itself? Did you give the command to the body to raise the hand?
No.
Paul, answer the question. Answer the question.
My brain.
Okay, your brain gave a signal, right? So now your brain is an official entity, correct? Which means that the source from which the thought came would not be the body, because the body is the puppet. So do you? No. Answer the question, man. No question. Now I'm running over you. Listen, you are not the body.
Now I'm running over you. I don't think he understands when he's losing the argument. Isn't that like Asperger's or something? When you can't comprehend or read the room? Isn't that like Asperger's? Isn't that what Asperger's is, when you can't read a room? You can't tell when you're losing the argument or being embarrassed? Wouldn't that be something like that? I think he's on the spectrum. I'm really starting to believe that. She turned that goddamn air conditioner on and it got fucking cold. You like my ringtone? And then another. Oh yeah, he gonna do the little suck his teeth and roll his hips.
First of all, you are not the body. You saying it's pseudo, but you're not spiritually vibrating high enough to even transmit this knowledge. So first of all, second of all, calm down. Third of all, you are not your body. So therefore, your spirit ether body has a different food source than your physical body. If you
is that your credentials? Is that your credentials that makes you more qualified than him because you're vibrating on a higher spiritual level to transmit the knowledge? Is that what it is?
Fuse your spirit body or your ether body with your physical body, you can eat directly from the source. So the soles of your hand, the soles of your feet, the palms of your hand, these transmute energy. These are your 11 chakras. Your aura is you have 7 levels of existence. You only see them with the 2 eyes, which is the 3rd dimension, which is the densest level. You have a 7th eye, which is your crown chakra. When your kundalini is flowing, you're supposed to know this, Mr. Amara. When you're no, it's Egyptian as well. When your kundalini energy is flowing and all your chakras are aligned, your light body is permeating, and your light body takes over the realm. and you see once your light body takes over the physical shell, now you on that realm because that is the driver that's in control. So you have never transmigrated the physical realm, so you don't have no experience. So when yes, I astral project all the time. What are you talking about? I leave the shell all the time. You're not on that realm. I go to the
he astral project all the time. He leave this shell all the time. He be astral projecting. Where do you astral project to? Can you describe the astral realm? I've never heard you describe the astral realm. I've never heard you say you did any remote viewing. Any of that.
the fifth dimension. No drugs, no nothing. So you're not functioning in your higher self. Your understanding is down here. So what I'm saying to you, you can't fathom. I'm in college and you in 5th grade and you trying to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm in college and you in 5th grade.
No, I'm actually a college graduate, but we gonna disprove that.
I'm actually a college graduate. Yeah, he said I'm in college and you in 5th grade, nigga. You didn't even get past the 5th grade, 5th, 6th grade. What are you talking about?
We're going to get into African culture and language real quick. Because in African culture, to do the things he's talking about, first of all, you got to be initiated into a spiritual system. Not those pseudo-spiritual systems that they preach on this corner, an African spiritual system. So unless you in the craft, Ifa, Voodoo, unless you in Fan, Lao, Deholomi, Odiani, unless you in any of those spiritual systems, you don't know what the hell you talking about. See, first of all, you start reading the...
Boom. That just... shit on everything. He just oh man, that's just like saying I'm a 33rd 33rd degree Mason and you ain't never been inducted. You ain't a Freemason.
The language. Where you find the word Kundalini and Kemet? The word is Uraeus, and that's a translated word. So where you find the word Kundalini and Kemet?
That's a fact. I've never heard the word Kundalini in the Egyptian language. Never heard it. And you always talking about when your Kundalini right in the chakras and the. I never heard the word chakra. I've never heard chakra neither. I might be wrong, but I never heard chakra neither. I never heard Kundalini. I never heard chakra. But you always talking about the chakras in the Kundalini in your 33rd vertebrae. That's Hinduism. You're mixing shit.
Is the word? Oh, we got a link right. Is the word Kundalini in Kemet?
No.
No, it's not. So
and wait, that Kundalini, I could show you. That's Bobby Hemmett 101. I could show you a video where Bobby Hemmett is talking about because I used to think this shit too. I fell for this shit too, and Trip C's had to correct me. The whole 666, us being their devil. That he explained that's part of that whole thing. Because I used to preach the shit until I had to. Trip C debated me with it, and I had to go research the shit myself, do a little bit more research in it and that's when I learned to stop listening to motherfuckers. That's when I really learned to stop listening to motherfuckers, and make sure you research the shit before you even open your mouth. You can't just listen to what somebody say.
That is, no. Do we? Just finish. Don't talk. Finish. No. You don't find the word Kundalini and Kemet. You don't find none of that pseudoscience that he's talking about because it's not in the language. Now, if you go to the Bambiti people, right? The Bambiti people were in Central Africa. They have a language called the Nishibi words. The Nishibi words are actually symbols that are still in Kemetic literature to this day. They in Medu Neter. They ain't got that word in there either. Show me an African language where you see the word Kundalini in it.
Okay. Now let me answer your question. Well, let me answer the question. First of all, let me tell you what you're doing right now. You drowning and you reaching for the lifeboat. Pause. And your life jacket that you reaching for is show me a word. Show me a word. You didn't answer nothing I said about the ethno body, but now I'm answering. It is
because you keep associate you're mixing what he's saying. He's saying you keep saying this is all shit that comes from Kemet, and he's asking you, where have you seen? You don't even understand the question. Where the fuck is the word Kundalini? You keep saying this is Kemet, this is African knowledge, but you can't find that word.
Documented that there is a 65 million year old pyramid in what? I'll pull it up. What? I'll pull it up. You talking looking crazy. It's a 65 million year old pyramid, which means they outdate the pyramids of Kemet. So now I can easily tell you to show me where any of them hieroglyphics is in that 65 million year old pyramid. And there's a two. I'm finna pull it up right now. Hold on. Shh, don't nobody say nothing. I'm gonna use the voice. Be quiet. Everybody be voice. Quiet. Watch this. Shh. Don't nobody. Yeah, 65 million. 65 million.
And watch this shit be from one of those is not a credible. His source is never credible. It's probably he finds information from those low budget news sites. You know what I'm talking about? The crazy columns. You know how they had that crazy in the supermarket, you would see Elvis taken by aliens and shit like that. James Brown with aliens or some shit. You know what I'm talking about? The crazy column, shit like that. They went digital. That's where he get his shit from.
You're me. Now I have to bust you because you stopped. It's loading up. Your knowledge stopped. You got to page 60 and got content. I went to 61. So when your knowledge stopped, and I'm gonna still prove my point. 65 million. Hold on, get it. Can you get it? It's still loading up. Can you get that, Sonetta? 65 million year old pyramid is discovered in Crimea with the crown mummy. Crimea just became more valuable. This one appears very legitimate. It certainly makes the Crimea much more valuable. 37 more pyramids are underwater along the coastline. Now let me go down to the pyramid. Crimea. Now we know what happened to the Mayans. Tunnels under the Tikal pyramid extends 800 kilometers to the other side of the country. Secrets of whatever that word is, Basigi Mountains. And here's a giant article that I'm not going to read down, but here's the size of it, pictures of it, everything down. All y'all got to do is go on Google and type in 65 million year old pyramid. Here's another picture of it. Now, wait, Paul, let me hold on. I'm not done. Not a point I'm trying to make is this. How can you say, not a point I'm trying to make is this, getting back to answering this point. Now, getting back to the point I'm trying to make is, how can you try to tell me where Sanskrit in Egypt?
Okay, the first site that I get is Reddit. Second site is Neo's place. Reddit, nigga. That's the site that pops up first. Reddit. I hope that's not where you got that information from. Yeah, this is tabloid news. That's what it is.
Where's Egypt? And you're getting back to the point. You are stuck and you're not listening to what I'm saying because you argue with me egotistically. You're not arguing me from a spiritual point of view. When it comes to the physical realm, you have 7 eyes. You got your 2 physical eyes. These see the 3rd dimension. You got your 4th eye, your 5th eye, your 6th eye, your 7th eye. These are all chakras within the head, not the 7 body chakra, the head chakras. You see the world from these 2. You don't see them from these other 6. I mean, these other 5. So with that being said, you don't operate on your spiritual body. Now, when it comes to the first original language, if you were actually able to transcend and study history, you would know that the first physical language was not physical at all. The first language was telepathy, and we emitted colors, and we spoke through colors because we were light beings. Before we became physically condensed, we were ethereal and light entities. So now when it comes to the original language, you have to understand that the fact that you even use a vocal cord, you are at a lower frequency. You don't function on your mental plane. Let's find out.
Romania.
They right there. What do you mean?
Are you finding pyramids before you? He said, "How the fuck you finding pyramids before the human beings, bro?" Yeah, that's a good question. Who built the motherfuckers? If we ain't, if science says, because you keep talking about we using science. If science says that we ain't been here 60 something million years, then how the fuck was this pyramid there 60 something million years ago?
What do you mean? Let's read the whole article. I didn't read the whole article. What do you? We can read the article right now.
That's one of the things. How do we have 65 million year old pyramids when we don't have 65 million year old human beings? How do 65 million make Africa?
Because anthropology, the Cretaceous period.
No. The first human being is in Africa. Everybody knows the first human being is in Africa, right? Homo man is in Africa, and you taking me from my home and putting me in some Romania. You're not gonna sell me on that shit. You're not gonna sell me on that shit. And if you want to know, we already did the homework on Amara Squad and already did the homework on that pseudo ass pyramid. It's not real.
No, we won't. Hold on. All I'm saying is, listen.
Not real.
Hold
Wow.
on, we heard him, bro. This how I see it. He made.
Wow, that's why he told him. That's why if you go back before the dude started talking, what's her name went in his ear and was like, "Yo, be easy." You see, Unc get in the dude ear that just said it's not real. He got in his ear and was like, "Yo, be easy on him. Watch, you'll see it." Watch.
Everybody knows the first human being was in Africa, right?
Hold on. He was like, "Be easy."
Let's read the whole article. I didn't read the whole article. What do you? We can read the article right now.
No, hold on. That's one of the things.
You are at a lower frequency. You can on your mental plane. Let's find out.
Romania.
They right there. What do you mean? Like entities. So now
Let's go back a
the
little
language
bit.
was not physical at all. The first language was telepathy, and we emitted colors and we spoke through colors because we were light beings. Before we became physically condensed, we were ethereal and light entities. So now when it comes to the original language, you have to understand that the fact you even use a vocal cord, you are at a lower frequency. You don't function on your mental plane.
If you look at Seti's face, Seti don't even believe this shit.
Let's find out.
Romania.
They right there. What do you mean? What do you mean? Let's read the whole article. I didn't read the whole article. What do you? We can read the article right now.
No, hold on. That's one of the things.
How do we have 65 million year old when we don't have 65 million year old human beings? How do we have 65 million year old pyramids in Romania before we have them in Africa? No. The first human being is in Africa. Everybody knows the first.
No, it didn't. It says the first human beings came in Africa. So if the first human beings were in Africa and it wasn't 65 million, hold on. How old is the oldest human being skeleton ever found? It's only 233,000 years old. So where the other 65 million years at? Where the other 64 and something, some change. 64 million and some change. Where those other years go?
First human mania before we have them in
Listen to what he said.
Anthropology, the Cretaceous period.
No. The first human being is in Africa.
He said the science says crustacean something was 60. He basically said the first science says the first human being was 65 million years ago, but I'm looking at it right now, and the oldest skeleton ever found was in Ethiopia, Lucy. And she's only 233,000 years old.
Everybody, first human being was in Africa, right?
You reading the right? You read like Ty said. You reading them tabloid newses on the goddamn grocery. Stop reading the tabloids on the grocery store shelf. Stop reading and playing them Star Wars games. You need to stop reading them grocery store tabloids and playing Star Wars, bro. He said he looked like Aaliyah's fake daughter a little bit. He definitely do with them 2 buck ass teeth.
Man is in Africa, and you taking me from my
home.
Some radio. You're not gonna tell me on that shit. I'm sick of that shit. And we didn't. And if you want to know, we didn't already did the homework. Our squad and already did the homework on it. On that pseudo ass pic. It's not real. No, all I'm saying is it's not real. Hold on. This is how we dissect this, right? He made the claim. So we're asking for a 65 million year old Homo sapien skull. Okay. Do you have that? Hold on. And if you have the skull, I need to know any ground grains where they was eating, any fishing hooks, you know what I'm saying? Any harpoons. These are things we're looking for because if you're a human, you gotta eat, right? Any animals during that period, go ahead. What? Go with the skull. Go. Okay. That's a bill.
Give me this. Now, according to anthropology, Paul, let me answer the question. According to anthropology, according to the Cretaceous period, the first skeletal remains are, listen to me, right, 85 million years old. Research it. So now with that being said.
Wait, what?
To me, right. Paul, let me answer the question. According to anthropology, according to the Cretaceous period, the first skeletal remains are, listen to me, right, 85 million years old.
85 million. He said, according to anthropology. He made that shit up as an argument. He had to have made that shit up to try to argue back with him because it says that nowhere. And does anthropology say the oldest skeleton found 85 million years old? How old is the oldest skeleton ever found? It keeps going to Omo 1 man. Omo 1 man. That's what that it keeps going to. Humanoid goes back. Well, the oldest one says 4.2 million years. It's still nowhere in the realm of 85 million years, bro. The biggest number I'm finding, who was the oldest? I got 2.4 million. I got 4.2 million. But nowhere near 85 million. He said, what section of anthropology? That's true, too. He made that shit up on the spot. It sounded like he made that shit up on the spot. I want some. I want some. I want some. He sounded like he made that shit on the spot because he was losing.
Answer the question. According to anthropology, according to the Cretaceous period, the first skeletal remains are, listen to me, right, 85 million years old. Research it. So now with that being said, Paul, let me answer. Be quiet. Now, according to the Cretaceous period of anthropology, the first skeletal remains of a humanoid figure would be 85 million years old. We know that the Homo sapien did not come about until 200,000 years ago, and this was done in Africa and South Central Africa. So you asking me to find something that our DNA has only had 12 strands for 200,000 years, but we did always exist, but not in this form. What you have to understand is the soul jumps body. So when it comes to the Cretaceous period, 85 million years ago, we exist in that form. What are you talking about? And when it comes to as being a Homo sapien, no.
We're saying that whatever was in the crustacean period, whatever organisms or whatever was living during that time, that's what you're saying. So we were dinosaurs at one point. Is that what you're saying? You're saying that we were basically dinosaurs. Because what animals lived during the Cretaceous period? Wasn't that dinosaurs? Was dinosaurs on the earth 85 million years ago? No, they were 200 to between about 245 to 66 million years ago. Yeah, dinosaurs was there. This says between. Yep, the Tyrannosaurus Rex was there 85. So we was T-Rexes. We was Tyrannosaurus Rexes back in the day because the Tyrannosaurus Rex was here during the Cretaceous period about 85 million years ago. So we was T-Rex. We was walking around with the short arm. Yep, right, buddy. We was dinosaurs back in the day, according to young Pharaoh. We was. Yep, we was dinosaurs. Yep. Now you got my son roaring because he think he a dinosaur now. Thanks, young Pharaoh.
Not what I'm saying. You asking me to show you a Homo sapien. This physical, listen, just be quiet. This physical shell has only been what you would consider a Homo sapien for 200,000 years. Before that, it was here in another form. It had less DNA strands. Oldest form, according to anthropology, is Cretaceous period, and the remains are 85 million years old. So it wouldn't be.
So you saying those remains of the dinosaurs that we be finding is us? All right, buddy, we get it now. Wow, dinosaurs. That's basically what he's saying. He's saying that those dinosaur bones, the dinosaur bones that we dig up, is us. That's pretty much what he's saying right now.
So it wouldn't be unlikely for us to have a 65 million year old pyramid, and then they say that dinosaurs went extinct 65 million.
Wait a minute. If we was, dinosaurs have very short arms. How the fuck did dinosaurs build? How did we build the pyramids then? How did we do that? If we were the dinosaurs and we had claws in paws, how the fuck did we build the pyramids? That explains how we lifted them heavy rocks. We picked them up with our jaws. Even them dinosaurs wouldn't have been able to pick them goddamn rocks up. The dinosaurs was building construction equipment. Is that what you're saying? Can you picture a T-Rex in a hard hat driving a forklift? Can you picture that shit? A T-Rex driving a forklift with the whole jumpsuit on, the whole jumpsuit and the hard hat, backing out. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
Years ago as well. So now explain who built the pyramid. The dinosaurs. It will only be logical thinking.
I know
the 85 million year old bones of whatever humanoid entity, which we know didn't exist as what we know as a Homo sapien. No, it existed as whatever a Cretaceous entity would be with the strands of DNA that it had at the time. So now when it comes to genetics, you keep saying Africa, you act like 300 million years ago all the plates wasn't connected. So that's pseudo. What you talking about? You trying to be cute. We know that it wasn't no such thing. It wasn't no such thing as Africa. What you talking about? What are you talking about? You keep saying out of Africa. It wasn't
Ho. Hey, Seti, stop, Seti. You been Hold on. Everybody quiet it down. Let's do this. Hold on. How to kill a pseudo in 1 minute. First of all, he's talking about Pandora, right? He's talking about when all the land masses are connected. Pangea, right? Okay, so we know that exists, right? What he's not telling you is there is no human life during this time. There's no mammal.
Whoa.
Hold on. How you know? Watch this. Why you jumping? How do you know? Watch this. This is how we know. Look, let's start. It's called strata. So let's deal with different layers. Okay? So this concrete right here, right? This top layer.
You know what's crazy? For somebody who always talking about scientific proof, and I got scientific proof, and I study with scientific facts. Whenever the Arm and Raw squad bring up some scientific facts, they go, "Oh my God, this nigga, what the fuck is going on here?" Every time we bring up something scientific, scientific fact, or scientific evidence, they go, "Oh my god, what the fuck is going on here?" I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
Get me now, right? 2015. Underneath of that, right, might be 1940, right? This city is built on the old city. We know.
You know what I just noticed? He said they called him over there to jump him, but in the beginning of this, Unc clearly says, "You're not even in the argument. I'm talking to him. I'm talking to Seti." So if they did jump you, it's because you opened your fucking mouth. In the beginning, he tried to tell you, "Look, man, you're not even in this argument. When we talking to Seti." If anything, they was jumping Seti, and you kept trying to jump in it, so they had to sit you down.
Americans, all that shit, they built over that. So the Native Americans was here about what? Roughly. Okay, so we're going down, right? You can keep going down. The farther you go down, right, the older it gets. And the level that the young brother's talking about, you find no human life. That's all I'm saying. So now I'm going to ask him, right, what journal? That's why we use the journals, so niggas just can't run around. What journal? Come on, man. Let me finish. Hold on. No, Seti, right? Hold on.
Yeah, but where's the proof and the evidence?
Let me finish. Hold on.
You can't say something was there if there's no proof or evidence. That's what he's trying to say. He's trying to say, so where is the proof or the evidence that there was human life when all of the land masses were connected as one?
Everything got a shelf life, baby.
Hold on, that's not the point.
The point is, even if it had a shelf life, there would be some proof or evidence that it was there.
Hold on, you hear what Seti said, right? Okay. But I'm saying there's no mammals. Because we're mammals. There's no mammals in 250,000 years. There's no mammals. Are we not mammals?
No. No.
Wait, did he just say we're not mammals? Did Pharaoh just say no? Did he just ask us if we're mammals and Pharaoh said no? Hold on, let me make sure that I'm not tripping. Are humans mammals? Are humans actually mammals? Humans are classified as mammals because humans have the same distinctive features listed above, found in all members of this large group. I just wanted to Google it to make sure that I wasn't tripping for my own peace of mind. He said no.
There's no 250,000 years. They're no mammals. Are we not mammals?
No.
He said no.
No.
He said the black woman is God. Oh man, what the fuck I fall out, bro? He can't believe his ears.
There's no mammals in 250,000 years. There's no mammals. Are we not mammals?
No.
No. He said, no, I'm God. The black man is God. He fucking with him. Oh, y'all niggas is crazy.
No.
We're not mammals.
No.
Are we humans?
You are not.
Hold on. Are we humans? Hold on. He said we're not mammals. So are we humans? Are we humans?
I'm about to answer
that. Are we humans? Are we humans? It's the way you say human is funny as shit. Are we Hermans? Hermans? Sound like you're saying Hermans.
No, yes or no. It's a yes or no. It's a yes or no.
Hermans or humans?
No, yes or no. It's a yes or no. It's a yes or no.
Let me answer the question.
You know what I noticed too with these niggas is no questions ever get answered. No questions ever get answered. There's always they answer questions with questions. Somebody will ask a question and then they'll be like, all right, now let me ask you a question. Now, such and such and such and such, such and such. Oh, you gonna let me answer? You gonna let me answer? Now let me ask you a question. That's all I'm hearing back and forth is let me ask you a question. No question is getting answered. It's just questions being asked.
Go too long.
I'm listen. Every mammal, I don't why. How can you be a mammal? Listen, how can you be a mammal? Physical shape. So, no, listen. A human entity is different than an animal. We have a brain capacity that allows us to function on this physical realm and perceive phenomena at a more extreme rate. You cannot be a mammal for millions of different reasons I can go into right now. Whether we want to talk about the hair follicles, whether we want to talk about
Wait. Hold on. Did he say? Hold on. I'm trying to grasp my mind around this.
No, I'm not. Listen. A humanoid entity is. Ask me, are we mammals? I'm gonna tell you no and why. How can you be a mammal? Listen. How can you be a mammal when I just told you are not even this physical shell? So first of all,
yeah, but even if let's go off his logic, we're not, and it's really in we're light beings in a physical shell. I believe the same thing, but as long as I'm in this motherfucking physical shell, I'm what the shell is. You become the shell. You're operating the shell. Do you not need earthly things to sustain the shell? Do you not need to eat food? Do you not need to sleep? Do you not need the sun for energy to stay on this plane? So you become the shell. You get what I'm saying? Put a one in the chat if you understand what I mean. You become the shell. You gotta eat, you gotta sleep, you gotta shit, you gotta piss, you feel pain, you feel hurt. You are the shell. What the fuck are you? Okay.
No, I'm not. Listen, a humanoid entity is different than an animal. We have a brain capacity that allows us to function physical.
It's like with the conscious community is like everybody thinks that their knowledge they what they believe is what it is for sure. Nobody for some people that act like they're so open-minded, all I hear is closed-minded arguments. For people who act so open-minded, they have a lot of closed-minded arguments.
At a more extreme rate, you cannot be a mammal for millions of different reasons I can go into right now. Whether we want to talk about the hair follicles,
even if they're wrong, they'll still argue.
We want to talk about the melanin or the DNA strand. You are not a mammal.
Hold on. Why? Why is a whale a mammal? Does anybody know?
White man says so.
No.
Said he's a dickhead. He keeps trying to save him with jokes. He keeps trying to save Pharaoh with jokes. And he funny as shit though. He said because the goddamn white man said so. Said he's a dickhead. He keeps trying to save young Pharaoh with all these jokes.
Mammal. Does anybody know?
White man says so.
No. That's right. Y'all can't get your. That's right. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Hey. Seti is the master of getting niggas roused up, right? Hold on, you gotta let me talk. Listen, we know Seti, that's the general, right?
Wait a minute. What don't make sense about that first argument of light entities, right? So I just caught something. You said whatever was living during the crustacean area, right? Weren't turtles and alligators and stuff back then? So why didn't they become human? Why are they still around? Why didn't they become human? You get what I'm saying? There are animals that were around during that time that are still alive today. Why didn't those animals? Why didn't the animal spirits from you get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? Why didn't the animal spirits that like turtles and alligators and lizards and all those other animals that were around during that time, they didn't become human? That's what don't make sense about that.
I'm a Raw Squad. We dealing straight motherfucking scholarship. So I ain't gonna yell you out this motherfucker. I'm saying a whale is a mammal, right? Based off of having hair, based off of the way it gives birth, having mammary glands, right? Having these are breasts, right?
Whales got titties?
Milk.
Whales got titties too? Hair and titties? Never knew that.
It's a scientific
I'm gonna start busting on people. I'm gonna start using that. That nigga crazier than whale titties.
Vacation. The same for Homo sapiens sapiens, right? It's plain and simple. So now you're saying, so what category are we fitting in? You don't have one, right?
What do you mean what category?
You don't have
like you're a soul.
No, they said so does it mean soul?
To be a piece of sun. To be an extension of the soul.
Okay, so hold on. So I agree with him. We all for the sun.
Wait. Our souls are extension of the sun now? I thought our souls were extension of the creator. Or an extension of our higher self. Now it's an extension of the sun?
African son said, here I is, building my pyramid. That's ridiculous.
No,
that's not true. Why you keep doing something crazy?
You keep getting stuck on the physical realm. We are not the body. We are the soul that inhabit the body. So you keep.
Hey.
Realm to get for us as black people.
What are you talking about?
I got a question.
Yo.
So do you believe that we go back to an energy form?
No, hold on. Fucking human beings are bio-fucking-degradable.
You're not the body.
All right?
You're the soul in the body.
Let me finish. I agree. We in it. I agree. Hold on.
That's my question. You know, I'm curious.
Nature uses everything. See, just like here's the story about the Nile River, right? Nile River 4,100 miles long, correct? Things go across the river and die all the time. They fall to the bottom of the river. You think it's dead. When the Nile floods out and enunciates, right? It gives life to grow everything else. So what you thought was dead really is still giving life. So life is everlasting, bro.
I got one more thing to say. One more. Let me see, Si. All right. I got one more thing to say. I got one more thing to say. And this is the point.
Your fault, Setty. Your fault, Setty.
This is the point I'm trying to make. When people say
you to give up God, I ain't tell you to give up the Creator.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on.
Everything. I can't fuck with that.
Hold on. I don't mean no harm, right? You yelling my ear, dog. Yelling my ear, nigga. Hey. My mom was my creator.
You stay here, yo, nigga. You're yelling in my ear, nigga. What's up with that? You tripping? I'm like, oh, nigga, whoa. You tripping? He had to check him real quick. Is it me, or does it look like when young Pharaoh smiles, his upper lip tucks in like this? Don't look like when he smiles, his upper lip, it tucks in like this. Look at it. Look at him smiling. Every time he smiles, look like his upper lip tucks in like this. Don't it? Am I tripping, or is it just me? Is it just me? Or don't it look like that? When he smiles, his upper lip rolls in. And it's all teeth. That nigga crazier than whale titties. That's what the Armor Raw Squad.
Hold on. I don't know, right? Yelling my ear, dog. Yelling my ear, nigga. Hey, my mother's my creator. If y'all think it's more than that, that's on y'all. My great-great-grandmother's my creator. My great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother. My father. My great-great-great-granddad. My great-great-great-great-granddad. They my motherfucking greatest. Anything else, fuck that shit.
All right, now let me pause. Let me show y'all. Now,
you're gonna be a platypus, nigga. Keep going back.
Yeah.
Well, you Yeah, platypuses in your damn family, nigga.
Yeah.
When your grandma.
He said he like keep trying to save the shit with jokes, but they losing bad. Jokes ain't gonna help you win this.
Platypus turned into grandma. That's what I want to know. When did the platypus turn into the grandma? So then we platypus, bro. Give me that damn thing. Steady having fun. Don't know goddamn platypus. Hold on.
They keep snatching the mic away from Pharaoh. Do you notice the mic keep going like this right past him? Nobody noticed. Anybody see that shit? He keeps snatching the mic right past Pharaoh. Look.
Give me that thing. Steady having fun.
Snatch it right past him.
Platypus. Hold on, don't know damn platypus turn to amoeba or whatever the go, young guys. You whooping.
I'ma close. This is what I'm talking about. Now I'ma close. I'ma put you. Hold on. I'ma put you out with this. I'm gonna put you out with this. I'm gonna put you out now. We're gonna ice you up after, but I'm gonna put you out. Now what I'm saying is this. This is white supremacy at its.
Nigga, you just said you was gonna put them out 15 minutes ago, and you've been licking your wounds ever since.
Finest, because you can say I'm African consciousness, but you can't see past the physical continent that he puts you in humanoid form in a book. So you are so lost on the physical realm that you cannot see your existence past equating it to something else physical. Now, follow me. Let me put my point. Now, what I'm saying is this.
I'm not gonna lie, that is one thing I can say true about the Amaran squad. If they can't see it, they don't believe it.
Now what I'm saying is this. If we know that
From what I
suns
understand about
explode, if we know, spin off. Now we know that suns explode. Skipping this science lesson, we know that the sun explodes, it gives off carbon and elements, and it creates life. So suns have been exploding for billions and billions of billions of years, which means you would have to have existed for billions and billions of years.
Is that rye bread or ray bread? I'll take the ray bread.
He ain't trying to. He had an ego. He know he done.
I thought you was
He know he done.
No.
I know he
you
done.
reference
Yeah.
the Peckerwood, but you can't reference the young guy.
He know he done.
Come on, dog.
He know he
Man,
done.
listen. The young mother running down on that. Damn lie.
You lying your ass off, Seti, and you know you is. Because every time you put your head down like this, nigga, you been putting your head down all goddamn night, licking this nigga wounds. You been nursing this nigga wounds
I
all
ain't gonna
night.
tell you I agree with him 100%. I agree with him about 85, 90 though.
I agree with him 100%. I agree with him about 85, 90 though. Get the fuck out of here. Hold on, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. He said I agree with him 100%, but I agree with him 85, 90 though. So what's the 10 to 15% you don't agree with? He said, oh man, this is some funny shit. I don't know how to
He know.
Listen, it down on these niggas. I understand every fucking thing he talking about. He's a damn lie. I understand every. No, look. I ain't gonna tell you I agree with him 100%. I agree with him about 85, 90 though. I agree with him about 85, 90. Hold on. And I agree he bust y'all ass.
Yeah, he trying to save him. He trying to save him. Hold on for a second, y'all.
He know what he talking about, man. He know what he talking about.
Whoa. All I want to know is what fucking 85% does the general agree with? Don't do it, Seti.
In spirit, I agree with him 100%.
What's the word for spirit in the Hebrew? Get off the mic.
Get off the Hebrew.
Get Give me that more energy. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's Ruach. It's the fucking wind.
Hey.
Damn.
I mean, what?
Now, he ain't even, come on, bro. He said he don't even know his shit. He asked him, bro, buddy. He asked him, what's the Hebrew word for spirit? He ain't even know that.
It's Ruach.
He said,
it's the fucking wind.
I ain't know. I ain't glad that
Name me one African empire that was atheist.
All of them.
He was a damn.
All of them.
Hold on. Get out of here. With no creation, no creator, nothing. Name me one.
You sound like the Bible.
Man, if you think people walking around Egypt and Ghana and Mali talking that shit y'all talking, you crazy.
Okay, listen, let's take it.
No, I don't agree.
Yield for God.
You know what?
Now, I'm not sitting here saying I agree with Amaran Scar because I don't agree with that atheist shit, but it's funny to watch them crush these niggas.
Love to see. I watch most of you guys, and you are truly inspirational. But what I don't like and what I would like to see more of is y'all stop sizing each other dicks.
Okay.
Because it's one thing to toy around, play around. Yeah, you my man, you right. Does it really matter? If he's kicking out knowledge, even if he's 85% correct, embrace him.
That's right.
That's how you love him. You add on to it. You don't give little.
Look, and she 85% correct. That means he was wrong.
Sidebar jokes and snickering. You don't do that.
What do you mean? If a man isn't, if he's putting out false information, you're supposed to check it. What are we supposed to do? See, it's people like that is how we got here in the first place. This is how we got here in the first place. Embracing any motherfucker who come out and with basic shit. Who come out with who spit a couple gems and then we supposed to embrace them? No, this is how we got here in the first fucking place. Embracing anybody who comes out with this shit, even if they don't really know what they're talking about.
See, that's what I don't do that. Don't that example. Not to be. It doesn't matter. Not to be disrespectful.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? She apologized. See this shit. He apologized to you, lady. And them glasses ain't for you. And your weave and your wig is a little twisted too. I ain't trying to be funny, but you got the 1965, 1935 secretary glasses. I was your lover and your secretary glasses on, and your wig is a little twisted. That's all I'm saying.
Example.
That's when she turned to the
not
side.
to be. It doesn't matter.
Boom.
Not to be disrespectful. Standing here and y'all fuzzing up each one's dick size every day. Y'all do this.
You can see
Take us off. Let's handle them. Then we can fuck the house.
Right.
Y'all can look in the mirror in the bathroom later.
Okay.
Let's deal with what we need to.
Protons, neutrons, electrons. I'm not. Whoa. That is science. You're right. You're right. That's no. You're right. What is that one? That one of the stories that the science life always existed, and it was called Nu, the universe. And it talks about the one that brought forth everything into existence. What is that one? That one is energy. I don't care what you want to name.
Is he talking about the temple of
is the evolution, or which means the change or origin of man. You deal with the Euro thing. You're talking about these Astropololius man, Lucy. That's not on the Kemetic walls. On the Kemetic walls, it specifically states in all stories that the science life always existed.
Yeah,
and
but Lucy is older. Isn't the skeleton? Wouldn't Lucy be older than the Kemetic walls? Wouldn't the first skeleton, or the Kemetic walls is only like 10, 20,000 years old, how a couple thousand, barely scraping the double digits, right? I could be wrong. I think it's like 10,000 years old. Some of the Kemetic walls that he's talking about. Lucy is 200-something thousand years old. How the fuck can you compare Lucy to the Kemetic? Of course, she's not going to be on the Kemetic walls because she was around 100-something thousand years before the Kemetic walls came about.
It's called Nu, the universe. And it talks about the one that brought forth everything into existence. What is that one? That one is energy. I don't care what you want to name it. Protons, neutrons, electrons. So, I'm not, whoa, that is science. You're right. You're right. That's no, you're right. But I'm speaking specific. No, hold on. Hold on. I'm speaking about the Euro ideology of how man came about. That's what I'm talking about. Now, let me finish building. He asked me a question. So I see where you brothers are coming from. You're dealing with, this is what we have. These are the actual facts. Okay, what does the Kemetic science say about their kings and their reigns? They say there was 36,000 history before the first dynasty. That's right. Where is the archaeological evidence to support this? Let me finish. Where is the archaeological evidence? They say that is, hold on, the Euro, the Egyptologists, they say that, okay, we don't have no evidence of this. We don't know what happened. That Arab man can't build the Aswan Dome. We can't go into our city. We let him do that. So that's done. Unless we could go over there and talk about doing that. But what I see is there's truth in what you're saying as far as evolution, things do change.
All right, I'm going to stop it right there because he ain't talking about nothing. We've been going an hour longer than I thought I was going to go anyway. I didn't even notice we hit 3 hours. But that's where I'm going to stop it at. But yeah, her wig definitely was crooked. But man, y'all see what I'll be talking about. This shit is crazy. But let me get on out of here. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like I said, every live stream is y'all who make these lives lit. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure it's on all. Cash App is going along your screen at the bottom. If you want to support the channel, definitely support the channel. I'll bring y'all the information. I'm not monetized, so support the channel. If you support the channel, Cash App is at the bottom. I gotta get on out of here. Take my wife out on a date. It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remy. Fuck her. I ain't taking her nowhere. You just tuned into my TV. I see y'all when I see y'all. Until then.
You better be careful.
It's not working.
You better be careful, little buddy.